That means you run
Yeah.
the show. You send through your topics. You send through your super chats. You send through anything you want Penn to talk about. You want Ox to talk about. You want Mars to talk about. Or you want anybody that comes on stage to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. We can all talk about it collectively, but sometimes you may have a beef with any of us up here. Include the person's name in the topic, and you can talk straight to them, and you can get a straight explanation as to why Ox has LeBron at 9 now. He told me yesterday on the phone, y'all. So you can send through stuff like that, and we can get down to the bottom of things. And here's the thing. We got a long list of topics on Twitter. We got a long list of topics on our community posts on YouTube and Instagram. But you can send through a super chat and skip the line. We have no super chats right now, so we are going to get into our main topic of the show, and it is a Twitter topic, y'all. It is from, let me go ahead and put it on the screen. It's Kiana. It's Kiana asked us, did they talk about Paige? And here's the thing, Kiana. I don't think maybe you were watching the episode yesterday because you might have seen it or you might not have seen it. It's a 3-hour episode. I understand it's long, but we did talk about Paige. But here's the thing, Kiana. We didn't talk about how historical of a rookie season she's having. Not necessarily rookie season. Penn, Ox, Mars. I want to talk about how good she is in the pantheon of rookies.
You really want to start this conversation at Paige Bueckers, given where it went yesterday? We talked about Paige Bueckers.
Oh, well, I mean, the thing about it is with TCL, we only got 5 minutes per topic. So, but I'm saying, though, like, how in the pantheon of rookies, how good do you think she is?
I don't know enough about WNBA history to give you insight on every rookie. Obviously, you know, there have been some rookies who are a little bit older, like Cynthia Cooper, 34 when she was a rookie. Am I including her in this? Because she was bad as hell. But yeah, she's
don't count Cynthia. That's not fair.
Okay, so if I'm just counting rookies,
recent history
under the age of 25, up there. She's up there. It's some of the most impressive shit I've seen. I just think they don't win enough, so people don't credit it. But I don't think they're not winning because of her. So, but the numbers are insane. The game is insane. The tape is insane. Her skill set is insane. When I look at other like really great rookies that have come out, especially like guards, there's usually like a lot of holes in their game that you can point to and be like, oh, maybe the handle's not so great. Maybe they're great on offense, not so great on defense. Maybe they're not really great shooters. She doesn't really have weaknesses as a player. That's unique. She's also insanely smart, really smart for a rookie. She plays the game like a 6-year vet. So you have to remind yourself sometimes she is a rookie. Yeah. I think she's going to get a lot better too.
Yeah. Any rookies that I would say over Paige would be just the greats, you know what I'm saying? And the greats being like
Candace Parker.
Taurasi. Candace Parker for sure. Diana Taurasi, Candace Parker, like, you know, Maya Moore. You know what I mean? I think Kaylin had a better rookie year. I had somebody else in mind. I'm forgetting, but it's not the list. The list isn't very long. You know what I'm saying?
She was better than Fee as a rookie.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
Was she better than Stewie?
No.
Okay,
but still, like Penn, like because Penn was saying a second ago, he was saying like for keeping it guards. If we keep it guards and don't and keep Stewie and Elena Delle Donne and Candace Parker out of it, then the list is pretty short.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm excited to see what year 2, year 3 looks like. I'm especially excited to see what it looks like when she gets some help over there.
Yeah,
and I mean the cool thing about it is
trade Enrique for sure.
I can see them trading Enrique, and I also can see them. They're gonna have a top 3 pick, I would assume. So like,
yeah.
So what are you saying? Gonna get Lauren Betts. I believe they should draft Olivia Miles by any means necessary, because that might give them immediately the best backcourt in the dub.
Yeah, but Olivia want to score a lot too, though.
But she be passing a lot too. Olivia just the thing about Olivia.
How do you feel about Flage?
I love Flage.
I do too. So here's the crazy thing. I was looking back on my Instagram stories, and I had like a flurry of posts about WNBA like 2 years ago, and it was like back-to-back posts, and it was like one of them was about Isaiah, Next one was about Paige. Next one was about Zaya. The next one was about Paige. I'm like, how dope is it that they ended up on the same team? That's awesome to me.
Right.
I love that NC State team. So now
Zaya
will be like my third. She'd be like, she was up. Well, she's one of my favorite collegiate players too. So I was like, put them three on the same team. I might move to Dallas, bro.
Zaya, Paige, and Flajay.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I like Zaya. I think Zaya probably better off like if she stays kind of like as a off the bench backup role kind of situation. I don't know if I like her starting with Paige either. Man, I don't know. It's a lot of options. They already got Maddie, so for that reason, I wouldn't say go get Madison Booker, even though y'all know I'm so high on Madison Booker. I think Ron, I think you hit it on the nail with Betts. I think that's their best option is trying to grab her from UCLA. I think that'd be a good move for them, y'all. I think either way, Paige got a bright future, but they really need to build a competent squad around her.
I mean, Big Ox, I'm a big man type of guy. But the lead guard is what runs a team. You can't build a team without a competent lead guard. And see, that's the thing, Big Ox. If you get Olivia, she could set the table for everybody. And then Paige just get it on her own.
I think Paige a point guard, yo. I do.
Hey, you a point guard. Steph a point guard until Draymond comes around.
I mean, he's still a point guard.
Hey, James Harden a point guard until Chris Paul come around.
I can't believe we haven't even talked about AZ Fudd. What? Whoa.
They better stay away from that girl.
Hey, whoa.
It's for
If you need a secondary ball handler and you want to keep Paige at the point guard, then they need to go get Madison Booker.
Is Madison coming out this year?
No,
I don't know. I don't. She can.
I highly.
She won't. She
won't. I won't. I'm not going to say what she will and won't do. I know she's eligible, and since she's eligible, I'm just saying
because she's third year.
Yeah, she's eligible.
Right.
But so that's what I'm saying.
Have we seen a lot of WNBA players forego that final year of NIL?
Not of recent, no.
I don't think we're going to see.
They getting that bag.
Well, yeah. So either way, what I'm saying is she's eligible. So I can't speak for what she will and won't do.
If she on the board, it's kind of like, it ain't too much to really think about.
But because Betts though, I think Lauren Betts, that's a good pick.
I'm not saying Betts.
I'm not as high on Betts as most people are, but I think
But all right, y'all, we're going to move on to the next topic. Appreciate everybody that's in here. We just getting started up on this beautiful Friday morning. Captown Hoops said, where is Mr. Womack? I got on that TikTok live, and he ain't want the smoke. I'm with all the drama. Come get it 3 the hard way. Did anybody see this? Anybody in the chat? Did anybody see Captown Hoops take on Mr. Womack?
Huh? No.
I saw Real Talk on Chill's TikTok live, but I didn't see him.
When?
I wasn't watching today. I wasn't watching for very long. I just seen Real Talk was there. So I was like, oh, bad content.
So Real Talk jumping from platform to platform trying to get into action.
I like that.
You're trying to get in the game. I respect it.
Shout out, Mr.
You
Talk.
gotta get some minutes, however. I don't catch too many of Chill's TikTok lives, but I'm gonna start tapping into those a little more.
Shout out Chill's TikTok lives, man. All right. J2 said Ja's gonna average 26 points per game, 21-22 Ja coming back.
It's possible. Just I think the way he closed the season last year, he was in the realm of 26 once they replaced Taylor Jenkins and went back to more pick and roll stuff. Assuming just development with the outside shot, the floater, and now there's no Desmond Bain, you're kind of asking more from him. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's averaging 26. Now, how conducive is that? I don't know. But 26 and 8 sounds about Ja-ish. So I can agree with that.
Yeah, I'm with Mars. I can agree with that as well. Although I think that he needs to team up with Zion some way, somehow. Get to Brooklyn.
Is that in their best interest, or are you just trying to see them sabotage each other's careers?
No, I think it's both in their best interest, and it's better. I think it's good for the NBA. I think it's good for them too. I either want Zion and Ja to get together and go to Brooklyn, or I want LaMelo to leave Charlotte and go to New Orleans. You know what I mean? One of the other. Like they got to figure something out. You got these three youngsters that's not quite there. You know what I'm saying? They need to figure it out. And the
Zion
East,
and Charlotte to be fired too, though.
That's cool. However, the East, look,
Zion
the
to be
East
back home.
Yeah, I was gonna say, ain't Zion from?
He's from the
that region?
Carolinas. Yeah, they need to do something in the East, man. And I would like them both to go to Brooklyn, though. I think that's dope. And plus, I'm not paying too much attention. Like I don't that stuff with Zion. That's no big deal. That's just youngsters, messing with females. It happens. No big deal. I think Ja got his act together too.
It does indeed happen.
I'm a fan of both players, so I'm definitely not like someone who's like overly gonna go out of my way to be critical of them. But I don't think you can just look over the things that have happened with, especially Zion's career, and just be like, it's just boys being boys. You know what I mean? I don't think you could do that. Like Mariah Mills is like some next level of boys being boys. You know what I mean? Like
that's just rich. That's just rich boys being boys. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. No big deal.
I mean, you're a professional athlete. Like, at least give me the impression that this professional athlete part matters to you, right? Like,
it is real professionals. Like, look, just because you're a professional athlete doesn't mean you are a professional. It's professional businessmen, Wall Street, CEOs. They own $1 million companies at Coldplay concerts getting caught.
Okay. I got you.
Like, come on.
Yo, Wilt got busy.
That is
right?
undefeated.
Yo, Wilt Chamberlain got busy. But at night, when he had to go play the game, put up 100 points, right?
Zion was on the floor. He was.
When Zion plays, he plays well. I'm not worried about
when
that.
he plays, and honestly,
he gets hurt. That's the concern.
Like he didn't get hurt because Mariah.
Right, and that's all. She
might have broke his back.
I think. Wow. I think Josh's situation was a little more.
Zion, I don't judge, but
a little more issue. Josh's issue was a little more serious than Zion's, if you ask me. And I think both of them. I think they got it together now. I think they'll be all right.
He's so
Zion. I'm not telling Zion to stay away from the BBLs. I'm telling Zion to stay away from the gumbo. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the issue.
I think Zion was in good physical shape last year, which sounds weird because he only played 30 games. But like, I don't think him being out of shape is why he got hurt. But I also do think there's something to be said about when you've been out of shape for so long, getting in shape doesn't automatically fix everything. So, but I think Zion looked good last year, physically, and then just out there on the court, he was playing really well. So hopefully he can be healthy this year. I think the league's better when Zion's healthy.
And Pin also Zion just caught a bad fish. You know what I'm saying? That girl is a psychopath. You know what I mean? So it's like
that girl also ain't no fish.
It could happen to anybody. I totally get it.
Yeah, I do. Whale. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all. He just chose the wrong one.
I get it. Look, I'm saying this. I think Zion's so talented. Like he is a basketball savant in so many ways. Things come so easily to him. He's completely unstoppable. He's a one-of-one athlete. When you put all that together, you really don't see a world in which he's supposed to average less than 30 points per game and be leading championships right now. I think people forget how good this guy is and how good he's supposed to be. Unfortunately, when you're that good, 60% of you is still pretty damn good. It's better than most of the league. And you playing 60% of the games, or 30% of the games in his case sometimes, still gives people a glimmer of hope. But I feel like we have a lot more patience with 21 and 22-year-olds than we do with 24, 25-year-olds. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the homie who's like late 6 times. It's funny the first 2 times. The 8th time, it gets a little bit annoying. The 30th time, you might consider not being friends anymore. So it gets a little bit like, this is who you are. This is not a matter of like, oh, you're a rookie trying to figure it out. Oh, it's a bad system around you. Let's get some vets. Yo, he has some pretty good vets around him. He has some solid professionals around him too. It's not like, oh, he's in a situation where he just has a lot of knuckleheads around him. Like Trey Murphy has figured it out. Dyson Daniels. And I also want to look at the culture of New Orleans. Why does everyone want to leave New Orleans, yo? the way Brandon Ingram and Dyson Daniels have talked about New Orleans since leaving tells you that team sucks. It sucks to be a part of. It's not just Zion. Obviously, it goes top down from management to organization to being cheap to all that stuff. But he's a part of it.
It might be time to get that franchise up out of here. And I know a great landing spot where we could turn things around, fellas, where we could get some real competent community and some real competent individuals in there to make sure that everything's
Is it in the Northwest?
No.
You see what
you're not talking about the Northwest?
No.
Thank God.
Mexico City.
Oh Lord,
that's amazing.
Cool.
Hey, I'm telling you, I really think Albuquerque is a good landing spot, yeah.
All right, y'all. Next topic that we got is from Don 31311. Y'all know Don. He be in the chat all day, every day. Also be on playback. He was in the playback last night. Shout out Throwback Thursday last night too. That was a real good game, fellas. But Don said top 10 playoff series in NBA history. Don, we're not gonna do 10, but we can do some of our 5 favorite playoff series in NBA history. What are some of the most entertaining and best playoff series?
Shit, last year, Clippers Nuggets. That was a great series. I loved that one.
That was a good series. I say the same ones all the time, so I don't want to keep saying them.
How about some underrated ones that like people don't think about too much?
Man, Kings Warriors 23.
That was a good. No, that actually was a good series. Shout out to Harrison Barnes missing that game 1.
Oh God, Mark.
Someone said Bucks Nets 21. Yeah, that was a good series.
Yeah, big ass foot, boy.
That was fire.
It was a really good series.
Nuggets OKC last year. I was a good one too.
Nuggets Portland's in 2019 was a good series. They had a game that went to like 3 overtimes, I think, unless I just made that up. Let me check. Bear with me. Which game? I'm assuming it's this one because they scored 140. 4 overtimes. So,
what's
you're interested in that? Nuggets Portland second round 2019.
I'm also gonna
Game
go
3
Nuggets.
went to quadruple overtime.
Nuggets Jazz too. When Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray were just going band for band with each other.
Facts.
They had a shootout.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good series throughout history. I think the Pacers and Heat had some good series, but like back in 2013. Boston Cleveland 2018 was good. Even Cleveland, even Cleveland Toronto 2018, even though it was a sweep. You want to see a masterclass? It's a good series to watch. Yeah, there's quite a few. That's actually Boston was good, man. Boston was a good sport.
Yeah. Every basketball series last year that Tyrese Halliburton played in.
Yeah,
I like the 81 Eastern Conference Finals, Sixers Celtics.
The 3-1 comeback.
That's one. The Rashid and the Blazers choking away against the Lakers, missing every single shot down the stretch. Saddest series of my life. I was rooting for the Blazers really hard. That's one. Raptors Philly 2019, definitely up there. Raptors Philly 2001, Vince Carter, Allen Iverson showdown face off. That was amazing too. So
Bucks Philly that same year was really good too. Ray Allen was going crazy.
Ray Allen was so athletic. People forget. I swear people forget. He played in small markets. No offense. He played in Seattle. It's not necessarily a small market, but I don't think people paid attention to him because he was
a trash market. Yeah,
it's definitely not a trash market. Seattle's awesome, yo. But what I'm saying is, like, he didn't play in New York. But if Ray Allen in his heyday was in New York, he'd be talked about very different. If he was in LA, he'd be talked about very different. So I just feel like people forget, like, how athletic Ray Allen was. That dude was yamming on people.
Yeah, Ray was tough.
He was.
All right, yo, Cheerio, get Voice Century up out of here. Ban him for life.
For cooking? I guess. Okay.
No bail. All right, y'all. The next comment that I got is from Twitter. And hold on, let me zoom in on this. Josh said, who's a better downhill threat, LeBron or Giannis?
When you say downhill, you talking about like in the open court or like just?
I'd assume all around, open court, half court. Just who's more dangerous downhill?
I'm gonna just say Bron. Okay.
LeBron's usually a safe answer. If LeBron's an option, you probably pick LeBron. But I'm picking Giannis, so yeah.
Why are you picking Giannis? I'm curious. I'm not.
Giannis, I think, was more relentless downhill. He's not going to bail you out more often than not. Now, this Giannis that shoots middies, yeah. But current like Giannis a couple years ago, even Giannis now, like there's not much. Oh yeah, we're gonna dare him to shoot in Giannis' game. Whereas with LeBron, you could kind of bait him into those shots because he is a better shooter than Giannis, so he felt comfortable shooting them. But in terms of just relentless downhill pressure, drawing more fouls, I don't know like the numbers. I don't know who has more rim volume or rim field goal percentage or whatever. But I just feel Giannis is the best downhill player of all time. So I think LeBron's probably number 2
all time.
Yes.
Yeah, pin like ever.
Yeah, I think he's the best downhill player that's ever existed.
Number 23.
Take, I guess.
Number 23, Chicago, 84 to 89. It's pretty good to getting downhill.
Oh, he was, yeah, for sure. Pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm inclined to say LeBron just because, and I know it's not necessarily part of the question. This is where people accuse me of trying to be big brain about it. But if I'm trying to stop a player from getting downhill, one of the things that they can always do out of that is pass. And I just think LeBron is so good at that, right? And plus, like, the threat of going downhill is amplified by the ability to pull up and hit a jumper. You could cheat a little bit with Giannis because you know exactly where he's going. I don't think you always know exactly where LeBron's going. I think the question, of course, of who's better between the two of all time is completely invalid because I think Michael Jordan clears both. But yeah, Giannis definitely top 5.
Yeah, Bron just got more options. There's more stuff he can do.
You factoring in the playmaking. Yeah, I feel it. I was kind of just thinking about scoring, so I'm not mad at it. I can maybe change my mind on that. But I still think that 1 and 2 though. So,
all right, I got a super chat from Jeremiah A. Scott. Actually, I'm not gonna read that because it's directed towards Real Talk. We'll wait for that brother to get up here if he comes up here. But Ray said, greatest seasons episodes starting with the 2016.
what does that mean?
What?
Greatest seasons episodes starting with 2016.
Well, you know it's a great season after 2016? 2017. 2018, pretty dope too. 2019, y'all know what happened there. That was pretty great. 2020,
Bubble?
That was all right.
Bubble?
That was all right.
Hey, but hey, it was the most unpredictable season ever.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. It should have been. That was nonsensical, Bob.
Oh, is he saying rank the seasons?
Oh.
Is that what he's saying?
Rank the last 10 seasons?
I can't possibly do that. Y'all got it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I think this season was good though. So
let's give him our top 3 or at least top 2. What's the top 2 seasons in the last?
Can we just go with our favorite season?
We can do that.
23, my favorite season. 23.
Bam. 23. There you go. Mars.
Oh no, I've never thought in my life about the best season ever.
A season's just
this
so
year,
long.
This year.
And this year's really, I was trying not to say this year because that's kind of a cop. It's not a cop out, but it's kind of easy. But it's like, bro, this year gave us so much. And then on top of that, like when the playoffs came around and it was just a bunch of I told you so moments for you guys. To me, it was just,
Y'all expected me to say
the playoffs were great. I really enjoyed this year's playoffs. I think this year, I would say this year just started really slow to me. Like it took a while to really get into it. But then I mean it got better, and then Nico came through and saved the season, and it just got really interesting.
Oh yeah, that was
insane. This year's trade deadline was wild because remember Jimmy Butler got traded, and it was like crazy, but we couldn't even fully enjoy that because of the Luka trade.
Right. If Luka doesn't get traded this year, I think that Jimmy Butler trade is is way bigger than than it turned out to be.
I swore Shams got hacked. That was that. Yeah, I didn't believe that for like a day. Like that was,
Mars, that was insane. That was people were losing their minds. I told y'all. Remember, I told y'all that it was a random old lady asked me about it in 7-Eleven. It was like, wow. I told her Dallas won the trade. It was a great trade. Nico knows what he's doing. It was great.
Yeah, I mean, I had heard for a couple of years up until that point that people around Luka were very focused on getting him to like LA, but I thought that was going to happen in free agency. The conversation I had with Swiper literally the day before it happened, where he was saying like, "Oh, Chicago." I'm like, LA, the Lakers. That's where I could see him going. I didn't think it was going to happen the next day. That was crazy, man. Like that was nuts. In terms of favorite seasons, y'all probably expect me to say 2019, and I probably should say 2019, just to avoid getting slandered. But it's actually not 2019. If I could really go back and engage my genuine enjoyment and persistent viewing, it would actually be the first year I started my channel. It was 2021, Scotty's rookie season.
I was gonna say 2021 for the same reasons as you, Penn, but I felt like it was low hanging fruit as well. But I do actually want to say probably number 2 on my list. And once again, like I think you guys really underrate this season, and I don't understand how, because everybody was locked in their basements with nothing to do. 2020. I mean, we were in a different circumstance, We were.
I don't even have a basement.
But everybody else, all right, well, maybe you were locked in your attic. Maybe you were locked in your living room. Maybe you were locked in your mom's room. I don't know where you were locked at. I just know you couldn't leave the house. And when those games came on, back to back to back to back with no interference, it was only one game on at a time. It'd be 6-8 hour blocks, and we would just watch basketball for 8 hours.
No season with a 5-month break is about to be the best season I've seen.
Even when they came back,
Mars, everybody came back.
When they came back,
I don't care. The season had a 5-month break. That's not the best season I've seen. When I'm watching hoops in February, and then I gotta wait till July. Like, no.
Who was it that was killing? That was Devin Booker and Dame. That came out going crazy.
TJ Warren
Dame
too.
Bubble MVP. TJ Warren was going crazy.
I was so happy.
And none of them made the playoffs, huh?
No, Dame did. He got hurt in the first game against the Lakers. So like kind of everything just went left.
It was D Book, right? They came and they won every game. They went undefeated and still didn't make it. Yeah.
You really don't value how like, because I swear, I think for most of us, our entire lives, we just turn on a game in October and the NBA is on. I mean, unless it's a lockout shortened season, in which case you've never gone through Christmas without like basketball, right? So to have that situation where you lose basketball through 5 months, you don't have it, it's just gone, and the whole world's uncertain. Maybe that's a big reason why 2021 was so important to me too, because that was like the first year back to normal for the Raptors, because they were in Tampa in 2020, right? So for 2021, it was like, shit, my team is back. Let me go to some more games. Let me value this a little bit more. It got taken away from me. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was just crazy times, y'all. Crazy times.
All right. And it's a bunch of different like posts, comments, and replies that you guys want us to talk about, even super chats. Y'all got to stop asking us what's our top 10. Like, that's literally a whole episode. Like, you can do that if you want, but we're probably only going to do 3 to 5, depending on what the question is. Sometimes we might only do 1. But, all right.
Top 10s are difficult, man.
JT said, unfortunately, I saw this on Twitter. Was peak John Wall better than MVP Derrick Rose?
Ox smiling like he about to say something devious. Okay.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to listen to y'all answers.
I think Derrick Rose is better.
I agree.
Yeah. Come on, Penn. You could do
Is he comfortably better?
I mean, I'm comfortable with my decision.
I was responding to a comment and I completely missed the super chat. It was Derrick Rose versus who?
John Wall. MVP Derrick Rose versus peak John Wall.
So 17 Wall versus
17 John
versus
Wall.
D Rose.
It's closer than people think, but I'll give it to D Rose. It is closer than people think, though.
On that defensive end, though. Yeah, I'm taking John Wall for sure. Hell yeah.
Why is he underrated, Alex? Like why is he not talked about the way that, like, obviously he didn't win the MVP. So Derrick Rose has a different peak. Did he not win enough? Because some of those Washington teams were pretty good.
They were pretty good. I'm not sure. I'm just higher. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is.
You guys know exactly what it is.
What is it?
What is it?
If John Wall would have been running around from 2008 to 2014 in his prime, if 2017 would have happened in 2012, he would get so much more love because he would have been like unanimously probably a top 3 point guard. It would have been to him and Chris Paul back and forth. But instead,
he just came too late.
Darren Williams just didn't exist in this world.
In 2012, you're kind of done with Darren.
You can say Darren Williams, and Chris Paul, but he would have been the young guy that that really would have been taking the reins. The point I'm trying to make is when Russell Westbrook's running around, when Chris Paul was still running around, Steph Curry still running around, and then you got James Harden, Dame, Kyrie. Like it was bad for John Wall. As nice as he was, leading the league in assists, as fast as he was, as athletic as he was, he just wasn't going to get no love over any of those guys.
That was MVP Isaiah Thomas here too.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. John Wall was like in his best year.
Isaiah Thomas, bro.
In his best year, he was the 8th best point guard in the NBA.
I mean, I ain't saying he wasn't, but I am saying that the Celtics played the Wizards in the playoffs that year.
No, they did. John Wall was great. So
I think was that the year Avery Bradley hit the game winner? 2017.
Wait. Is that a fact? In his best year, he was the 8th best point guard?
That year, Isaiah Thomas was top 3 in MVP. That year,
16-17.
That year.
Is that what you're talking about?
That year.
He finished 7th in MVP voting, bro.
Just because you finished 7th in MVP voting.
Yeah, you just brought up Isaiah Thomas MVP finish. You can't then walk that back 2 seconds later. You can't do that.
How can you be a top 8 point guard if you finish top 7 in MVP voting?
We just named. Was he better than Steph? Was he better than James?
No.
Was he better than Chris Paul?
Apparently,
was he better than Westbrook?
I mean, you don't need to ask me about how I feel about Russell Westbrook.
But that was the MVP. So if you don't care about
John
MVP,
Wall been better than Russell Westbrook forever.
All right,
if you don't care about MVP voting, you can't then dismiss the MVP. Like respectfully, that just doesn't make sense.
Right. Okay. So I'll say it because I don't give a damn about MVP.
Yeah, there you go.
He was better than Isaiah Thomas. He was better than Russ. He was better than Chris Paul. He was better than Kyrie. He only wasn't better than Steph. I don't think. Wait, Dame? No, he wouldn't. I don't think I could put him over Dame. Man, John Wall, come on, bro. But no, shout out to. Let's go back to what we was talking about though. Derrick Rose.
Now you want to go back?
Yeah, John Wall might have been the 7th or 8th best point guard in the league.
Are you counting James Harden as a point guard in 2017?
He was listed at point guard that year. That was before Chris Paul, right?
Okay.
Shit.
So, yeah, I can give it to James Harden. I can hear the case for Russell Westbrook. That's 2. I can hear it for Steph Curry.
You can't hear the Isaiah Thomas shit. Bro.
I can't hear the Isaiah Thomas thing.
I
know IT.
He's a
that
bad
year in
defender.
Boston, that was crazy. But shoot, bro, he's 5'8".
Hey, but when it's Kyle Lowry, it's
Kyle
Lowry was bad too. What we talking about?
Kyle
you know what? I'm sorry, Ox. I got to give it to Kyle. Kyle was better, but so he top 5.
Yeah, there we
He
go.
not
That's how
top
you
8.
get pen on side.
That's
How you
okay.
get pen on side.
I ain't mad at
Hey, 2017, Ricky Rubio averaged 9.1 assists.
All right, buddy. So the point guards I'm saying were better than John Wall. I'm taking Chris Paul. I'm not thinking twice. I'm taking Russ. I'm not thinking twice. I'm taking James Harden. I'm not thinking twice. I'm taking Steph. I'm not thinking twice. I'm taking Dame. I'm not thinking twice. I'm taking Kyrie. I'm not thinking twice. Then we'll get to Isaiah. I'll think a little bit about it. And then is there anyone else I'm missing?
Thinking a little bit about that one?
Jeff T.
Yeah, so he's at 7th or like 8th. He's at 7th or 8th.
He made 3rd team All NBA.
Drew Holiday.
No, John Wall. So
Chris
the
Paul,
only
Eric
point guards,
Ron, you
the
wanna
only
throw Eric Bledsoe in
guards
there?
who were
Yeah,
ranked
James
above
Harden.
him in terms of the MVP voting were Isaiah, unfortunately, second team. Steph Curry, second team. James Harden, first team. Russell Westbrook, third team. So again, like I may think that Kyle Lowry was better than him, but clearly the NBA did not. And yeah, like I think we can write it in the history book. In 2016, 2017, the NBA world thought John Wall was the top 5 point guard.
We can talk about
The absolute lowest I could go was 9th, if like I was like hating. But I'll probably go to 7th or 8th. 7th, probably.
Do you have Kyle Lowry over him?
If I was hating,
2016.
I'd have Kyle, if I was hating, I'd have Kyle Lowry over him for sure.
16,
I like Kyle Lowry though, to be fair.
16,
So like
17,
Kyle Lowry and
Kyle Lowry
Isaiah
was
Thomas are the
cold,
ones.
yo.
Kyle Lowry and Isaiah Thomas are the ones I'm like thinking about. But Steph, Chris Paul, Russ, James Harden, Kyrie, and Dame, I think those guys are locked for me. So he's at best 7th.
No love for Kimba, Mars?
Over John Wall.
Kimba that year was it? That was right before Boston, right?
Now he got to Boston in 2020, so his last year in Charlotte was 2019.
What was he doing in 2017?
27. I mean, because 2017 is, I think, the year after Charlotte like made the playoffs for the first time. And I think it might have been Kemba's like
That was his
second or first All-Star appearance, something like that.
Yeah, it was his first All-Star. He was averaging 23, 5 assists, 4 rebounds.
I don't think Kemba was better than John Wall, but Kemba was really, really good.
He's
really, really good.
He's the same thing. He's a beneficiary of the same thing that John Wall is getting, I guess, forgotten about or slept on for. It was just like when you were at your best, it was just
the league
Hall
was
of
stacked for
Famers,
that position.
all-time greats.
It was tough. He made an All-NBA team once.
Yeah, he got 13. A couple years later, he averaged 25.
My thing is John Wall was a better defender than everybody y'all just named. He was better than
Chris Paul in defense.
Yeah, and I named Drew Holiday.
Man, I know you named
him. But he ain't better than Chris Paul or Kyle Lowry on defense. So I don't agree with that statement. Not all.
Yeah. That's fine. He was better. He was better than everybody on defense. There's obviously a couple guys that can be in that conversation with him. And Kyle Lowry, Chris Paul, Drew Holiday, Ron, for sure. Drew Holiday's better on defense for sure. But other than that, and then he was a better distributor than all of those guys except for Chris Paul.
And
Chris Paul.
He's a better passer than James Harden and Russ Westbrook.
Chris Paul.
Well, yeah, this John Wall, yeah, for sure.
I mean,
yeah,
that year he averaged 10.7 assists. So I mean, he was making it happen. I don't got him, but I do think he was. I think he's more traditional, which I'll give him a credit for, because for a guy that athletic, typically guys that athletic just like mainly just only rely on their athleticism when it comes to passing. I think he was a little more traditional in the sense of setting up the offense.
Don't do that, man.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, apparently I'm smoking for whatever. I don't even know why I said that. Let people lead to come to that conclusion. But I stand on what I said, so if I need to keep smoking if that's the case, because I know boo when I smoke.
Shout out all the potheads that like basketball. All right, y'all. We gonna get to the next tweet. It is from Eon Ducky. Eon Ducky said, "What makes Bill Russell such a great defender, or such a great defender skill-wise? What makes Bill Russell such a great defender skill-wise?
Bill Russell praise is crazy.
What makes Bill Russell such a great defender skill-wise that caused that huge gap between him and the defenders at the time? I know he was a top 3 athlete, but his skills were also very underrated."
Hey.
Hey, what?
Hey.
Are you just saying hey, or
no? I'm just saying.
You got a word count. You gotta satisfy.
Somebody cooking.
Who cooking?
What make Bill Russell such a great defender in the era where he parted the plumbers?
What separated him from the plumbers?
I don't think that's what he meant when he wrote it, but that's how you interpret it. Cool.
Yep, that's that based on my logic equals your logic. Please.
Oh, nice. I feel like a lot of Bill Russell's defense was he was just mentally a step ahead of everything. So when you look at it from I'll start from the skills perspective. Different era, of course. I'm not. If you're era Texan, just kind of.
It ain't that much skills you gotta talk about.
Yeah, I guess. But like, he legitimately could guard 1 through 5. Now, in the era he was playing in guarding 1 through 5, it's not the same thing as guarding it today. But in his era, he could switch across the board. That's just a fact. He could switch across the board. So you start with that, the versatility. Then you go to the ability to rim protect at the level he was. He wasn't someone who chased the box like some of the other great rim protectors of that era. He was someone who was just trying to make you miss and then be in position for a rebound. You'll see a lot of times where if someone will drive and then they'll pull up early because Bill Russell's down there, and he'll play like the Draymond game where he'll choose to hang back to box out because he knows that he's made you take a more difficult shot instead of jumping for a contest, being out of position for the rebounds, and then giving up an offensive rebounds and opportunity. So like that level of IQ and playing cat and mouse and stuff was like ahead of his time. Then just being the best rebounder or second best rebounder in the league adds extreme value. The only like flaw I think Bill Russell had on defense was that sometimes he would let you like make a couple jump shots before he started really like going out to you. So like he'd play some soft defense on the outside, especially against some of the better shooters, until they make a couple and then he'll step out. That's my only real issue with Bill Russell's defense. But other than that, he had no flaws, especially for his time. He could do everything, and he was probably the best in the league at every aspect of defense, besides maybe post defense, because like Nate Thurmond was running around once you get to the late 60s. But other than that, like he was a special defender. So
can I offer a little bit of insight on this? Because I actually have spent a lot of time thinking about this.
4 tires, and now Mars glazing them to play 1 through 5.
Okay,
Switch.
he could guard 1 through 5 just because the ones weren't the ones you want him to be. He could guard 1 through 5.
In fairness, Mars has Bill Russell as the greatest player of all time. I have him as the second greatest player of all time. And his defense is obviously driving home like 95% of my argument, right? The winning is like 5% of the argument for sure. But like the defense is insane. The number one thing about Bill Russell is anticipation. How he plays is very detail oriented. He probably was like either a genius or just insanely good at scouting. But he knew your tendencies. He knew exactly where you're going. He didn't fall a lot for pump fakes. You didn't see him get out of position a lot. He has elite hand-eye coordination, insane hand-eye coordination, which is very much required to block shots. He has great second jump ability. He has insane agility. Like this is just, I'm sorry to glaze, Bill Russell, rest in peace, but holy shit. When you watch this guy tracking a basketball, like you can see the gears turning. There are very few defenders in NBA history where you watch their tape and you're like, he knows what's about to happen 3 seconds from now. He's one of them. Scottie Pippen's one of them. Draymond is one of them. LeBron in 2013 might be one of them. I don't even think Jordan's one of them. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. Like I think Jordan's insanely motor reactive, but not genius level processing of the court. Right?
You really have to be a genius. Y'all all playing right next to each other. People making 2 feet passes away from each other. I mean, it's not that hard to guess where it's gonna go.
Well, then why didn't everyone else do it? Why didn't everyone else win that many championships, Jordan? You got look.
Because they had to work. That's why.
Jordan, here's the thing. I think, like, I respect you, right? So I'm gonna say this respectfully. How you treat winners and greatness says a lot about you, right? You can downplay it. You could say, "Oh, plumbers, firemen, whatever." But the truth is, you only are as good as the people you face. That's your competition, and every competitor knows that. And every competitor knows. I'm gonna tell you this right now: if the Pistons don't come around in 1989, this is a part of the fucking, the era taxing we never think about. Is these great players like the Magics, the Birds, the Jordans, the Kareems, these dudes, they adapted to who was around them. They got better based on who was around them. They developed tendencies away from how teams were defending them. So you want to beat Michael Jordan up, boom, he hits the weight room. But guess what? He doesn't have to hit the weight room if you're not beating him up. So if Michael Jordan is running around in the 60s and 70s, maybe he doesn't need to get that. Maybe he doesn't need to be as fast. Maybe he's going to be more agile, but he's going to build his body to win. The greatest players of all time win. Like, that's it. But you win against the teams you face. I can't hate you for not facing enough talent because that's who you face.
Oh, it ain't even about that. It ain't even about that. It's just from what I seen with my eyes.
What did you
I'm
see?
just not that impressed. Like I'm just genuinely not. Like it's
What
some guys.
I'm
I'm
not
like,
impressive.
His skill set is just not really that impressive compared to everybody else's skill set. It's not like it jumps off the chart. Yeah, he played great defense. Wouldn't deny that.
Why do you think he was a great defender? I'm curious. Like Mars and I offered our, I guess, thoughts on it. What makes him a great defender to you?
A lot of women. I mean, he obviously have the intangibles. Like I think Bill Russell's was 6'9",
6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan.
Yeah, he can move. Yeah, so he's 6'9". He can move. Within tight spaces, somebody that's 6'9" and can move like that and athletic. You more athletic than 98% of the NBA. I mean, shit. Danny Granger would be a good damn defender in the era, but I also think he is a great defender. Relative to era, I think if you put him in this era as well, too, he'll be still a good defender. I just genuinely don't think that the glaze that everybody's been giving Bill Russell has been about basketball. I've been saying that for years because
what's it about then?
I mean, if you go away from basketball, I think his GOAT case comes even stronger. Like, if I'm being honest.
That's exactly where I was going to go.
But I keep it on the court as much as possible. But
Him
if you go away from the court.
To me,
that's what it's about, to be honest with you. It's more about the away from the court. It's no way you can see with your two eyes and look at his skill set and then look at the other great skill set and saying that's the greatest basketball player of all time. There's no way you saying that. Zero possible way that you think. I never heard nobody in my life say, you know what, I'm about to go be like Bill Russell. I'm about to go hoop like Bill Russell.
That's what they were saying all throughout his era.
Sure, the motherfuckers was working and watching the news. Like, basketball wasn't that important.
Basketball players today don't work and watch the news. They got brand deals. They got ads. They're celebrities. They're in movies.
Bill Russell
they don't have jobs.
A lot of his time fighting for rights when he was playing. They wasn't watching basketball like that. That's why they wasn't getting paid like that. Nobody was watching basketball like that. That's just the bottom line of it.
You know what I tell every Bill Russell hater?
I'm not hating on Bill Russell.
I'm not saying you're a hater. I'm not saying you're a hater, but I'm saying like some people when they come out to me and be like, "Oh, man, you crazy." I tell them Bill Russell made more money in the 1960s than you make today. Go do something with your life.
He probably did. Sure thing. Bill Russell, great job. I don't have no problem with Bill Russell. We're talking about strictly basketball. I know where my eyes see. That shit wasn't just work the glaze that we doing. We overdoing it. Like, we for sure overdoing it, especially when we get into detail about his defense and all that stuff. When somebody literally would pump fake that about 2 feet right next to somebody.
This ring culture is so disgusting. But we'll move on to Mike the Champ. Mike the Champ said, "Hey, who's better, 2001 Ray Allen or current Ant?" I'm taking Ray all day. This is actually a good ass question.
That is a good question.
Whew.
Who you think, Mark?
Good question. Don't come to me first. I answered the Bill Russell question first. I don't know the answer to that question right now.
I think in this era, Ray, because Ant's shooting the hell out the ball.
My mind is telling me Ray at first instinct. But I don't know if I'm just taxing Ant because I think he can be better. And I don't want that to be what I'm doing.
This is a good one.
2001 Ray Allen.
I'm going to run the poll. Ant's going to run away with it. But I want to see what people think.
Wait, everybody wanted to be like Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Did
Jesus Shuttlesworth come out already?
Do you guys think wasn't that in the 90s?
Yeah, it had already dropped.
I saw it like later on.
Denzel, yo, that was a great movie.
Do you guys think 2001 is Ray Allen's peak?
No, hell no.
So should my poll be peak Ray Allen or 2001 Ray Allen?
2001 Ray Allen. That's the question.
No, you should say peak.
If it's peak Ray Allen, I got.
You think he peaked in Seattle, right?
No. I think it was Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you think he peaked in Milwaukee? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
interesting.
I want to see Ray Allen when he played in Seattle. It was fun.
Is it fair to say Ant has peaked higher than Ray Allen?
That's what we're kind of trying to diagnose.
That's why I didn't want to do the peak one, because Ant's still going. We don't even know if Ant peaked, to be honest with you. So this could be a level of Ant.
I ran the poll.
Next year, Ant
put
could be
2001.
crazy.
Yeah. I put 2001 Ray. I actually don't know.
2001 Ray Allen finished 10th, 11th in MVP voting, tied with Vince Carter, but behind David Robinson, Kobe Bryant, Jason Kidd, Karl Malone, Tracy McGrady, Kevin Garnett, Chris Webber, who finished 4th that year, Shaq with almost the exact same votes, Tim Duncan and Allen Iverson. That's a lot of people to be behind. I'm being honest.
To be fair, did you
listen
to the name you ran off?
But I mean, With that being said, though, 22 in the dead boy era, shooting 43% from three.
Were teams guarding threes better then or now?
That's well better than a league average at that time too. By the way,
well better, like miles.
Yeah,
Ray was the best shooter. Ray was the best shooter in the league.
Right
at that time, he was the best shooter ever. Apparently,
yeah, by 0-1. I mean, I still would
apparently
Reggie Miller probably if I was running around, but Ant's better downhill. I think Ant has a better handle.
I do think Ant's better on defense too.
He is very comfortably better on defense. Ant's stronger.
But I will say this though, Mars. I think Ray Allen might have been a better scorer, like at 3 levels.
I agree. That's right.
Full 3 levels. Yeah. So
plus he's way better off the ball. Way better. Off the ball.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I'm gonna go with Ant. I mean, not Ant. I think I'm gonna go with Ray.
I think all that shit. I think I'm gonna go with Ant.
No, I think I'm gonna go with Ray. It's just the versatility for me on offense.
But what about the defense?
Ant's more capable defensively, but like even him, like the defense comes and goes in terms of consistency. So I don't know how much that makes. Like, I got Ray.
I'm
gonna go with Ray, but like I feel like I'm just gonna keep getting better, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, you said Ray was better than Ant." It's gonna be like, "Well, I wasn't saying it was better than Ant that actually turns into like a top 5 shooting guard ever." But like current Ant, yeah, I think I might have Ray Allen. I think Ray's really good. So.
And I'm more so bringing it to this era. What if Ray could shoot 15 threes a game?
No one shoots 15 threes a game.
Oh, well, no, it's been some
guys. Steph don't even shoot 15.
Steph did have some games where he shot 15. I'm just saying, like I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying per game. I'm saying where any given night he could come out, potentially get hot and get up 15.
That'd be the thing. Like I feel like scores back then, like if you gave him that green light with no consequences of what they have now, I think a lot of shit changes. Like their mindset changes because it was still a little old school way of playing basketball. Especially in 01, like certain things you had to do before you shot the ball. Like we need a couple amount of passes and shit like that, or a post touch or a paint touch or some general rule. Now you can get that bitch off the rim and just go down court and shit if you feel it.
But the Bucks did give him a lot of freedom to shoot.
They did. They did. I would agree with that.
Yeah, they were kind of like ahead of their time in that regard. And George Karl's not someone I'm the highest on, but he gave Ray.
I like George Karl. Everybody hate George Karl except for me.
Yo, speaking of 3,
I hate George. I just I'm the highest on him. But Ray had freedom. Like,
did y'all see the news about Malik Beasley today?
Yeah, I saw that.
He's cleared.
It doesn't matter though. They finna give him
like
minimum
OJ
deal.
all day.
It don't matter. They finna give him a minimum deal regardless.
He's still free like OJ.
Minimum.
Y'all
close to it. A vet minimum close to it. Watch. He's not gonna get the 48 million he was supposed to get.
Yo, he should sue him.
And shit, the NBA probably won't ran the investigation. Shit.
So if he's cleared and they cost him $48 million, Mars, he should sue him.
Teams don't even have that much money no more. What team has that much money?
Oh my god, okay.
Whoever's investigating him, he'd be like Denzel in Training Day.
What team has that much money now to even give him? Free agency is over.
Shit, I don't know.
That's what I said. It's messed up. I wouldn't be surprised if the Pistons ran that play on him for sure. I wouldn't be surprised they ran that.
Yeah, so they could get Duncan Robinson, Karis LeVert, and then bring him back
on a minimum deal.
Who would he sue?
He don't know yet.
Whoever
sue him for what exactly?
False allegations,
defamation,
costing
him money. I don't know.
The feds did their due diligence. They need to go get Chris Webber again. Now they need to go open up the books on Chris Webber ass. That shit he did last night.
What makes y'all think he's gonna get a minimum though?
Now it's not gonna be a minimum. It's probably gonna be like
trying to sue everybody.
So
it depends where he wants to go and then what teams still have cap available.
Hey, he better sign him a 1-year deal. Go do the same.
Yeah, he better go do a DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, he better go do a DeAndre Ayton.
All right.
Preferably in Detroit. Detroit gave you a career year. Go back to Detroit.
Hell no. He got the fans on him. Oh, in Detroit, Mars, he can't pay his rent over there. You remember?
They ain't gonna come back for him. They ain't no way.
No, if I'm him, I'm going to a contender, and I'm trying to like a 6-man spot or a
where's a good landing spot?
If I'm him,
the Lakers,
Atlanta.
They lost.
Hell no. You know how high rent is in LA? Hell no.
Why are we
Yo,
talking about
Jordan
rent?
is so
He's an NBA
nasty.
player. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, but
Bro,
apparently
he's
he
in
can
a
afford
tough
his rent in
situation.
Detroit. Yeah,
I'm going
apparently
to
he can
where
afford his
there's.
rent in Detroit.
I'm
I
going
don't
to
know.
where it's the cheapest to live at. I'm going to motherfucking San Antonio. Y'all crazy as hell.
On top,
He-
hey, San Antonio.
If I'm
actually
him,
while
I'm
you
going-
bullshitting.
If I'm him, I'm
Oh,
going to
God.
Atlanta. That's where I'll be going. I'll be going.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Hell
He needs to go to.
no.
He needs to go to Charlotte.
I ain't worried about his living
Antonio?
situation. I'm
Mars,
worried about him being on that
It's
court
too
hooping.
many
Them-
bad
them-
influences in Atlanta for him. He gonna be around little baby with them chains.
That
and shit
ain't my
on.
business. That ain't my
Nah.
business. Go next to
Them-
Trey
them
Young
Cal-
and shoot this ball.
You know what? Them California taxes is gonna have Malik doing gambling.
For sure. Trying to get it all back in one.
Hey, for real,
Them
another
California
good spot
taxes
for
gonna
him
have
too,
that
though.
boy gambling.
Hey, another good spot where I think he'll be able to get up a lot of threes for real. Kind of like under the Jalen Green Act for the Rockets.
Yeah, for
Y'all
sure.
do need, hey, y'all
Come
need
Houston.
shoot.
KD can give him some bread too. To be honest with you,
Yo.
KD can give him some bread. He needs
He
to-
should
Yo, will
go-
y'all stop being nasty?
No, I'm not being. I'm being serious. Shit happens. I'm not shunning it. I'm not shunning
Real
Malik
life
Beasley.
shit, Ron.
The Suns
Yeah,
already
I'm
have
not
two.
shunning
The Suns
Malik
already
Beasley.
have
I'm
two
serious,
All NBA
bro.
guards, man. We don't need another guy.
For
trying
real,
to
for
take
real, he
shine,
should
man.
go to Toronto.
Shit.
He should
No,
go to
I'm talking
Toronto.
about Houston.
No, he should go
Oh.
to Toronto.
Oh,
He would start.
With the Rockets, hell yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I'm like,
go
And,
there,
and Mars, KD can give him some bread. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That man
Hey
and
man,
KD
I ain't going to
motherfucker.
invoke KD's name the way he been going at fans on Twitter. I ain't gonna say a word.
Yeah.
KD's
You
having
don't
a
want the smoke?
generational run on Twitter right now.
Yeah, he going
ain't
at
even-
he's
it ain't
going
even
at
really
my guy
fans.
Dime, man. He going
It
at
ain't
my
even
guy
really
Dime. I don't
fans.
know
It's
what's
like the
going on.
Dime. Yeah, it's the dude Dime.
Yeah, I don't know what he did, but
Bro, he been on his. Bro, he can't even. Dime can't even tweet in peace. KD pop up on his ass. Dime say, "Good morning. Where's the game film, Dime?" I be like, "What the fuck?"
What happened? He got what game film? What happened?
Dime
The
said
way I
something
think
about
it started is there must have been a tweet about something. Some tweet saying KD's the greatest scorer ever or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Dime responded to that like, "There's no way KD's the greatest scorer ever." Talking about like, I think we spoke about on here before, like talking about how like we've never said it this way, but saying KD values efficiency over like what it takes to win. Basically saying that KD won't empty the clip because he would rather he'd rather shoot high percentage shots and go 11 for 18. Yeah, he'd rather go 11 for 18 than 14 for 30 or something. Basically,
I know another guy who would do that though.
So you're saying great KD passed grade 6 math. That's great. That's good.
And then
Smart
obviously KD responded. It ended up going back and forth. KD was like, "I don't care about being called the greatest scorer ever." Blah 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 blah. And Dime just started like defending his opinion, whatever. KD was like, KD's like, "You've never even played." Blah blah blah. We don't respect like people's opinions. You can't play basketball. Show film of you hooping. Dime put out some some film of him making some wide open layup.
He should have never did that.
That didn't exactly hit. Like, I don't even know if he expected that to hit, but that didn't exactly land. And then KD's basically been going at him, but like he's been going at him while like speaking more broadly, basically saying that like if you haven't played at any sort of level, you really don't know what it takes, which I agree with, by the way. And like a lot of people, especially on social media, feel like they know more, they know better, they know everything, and reality is you don't know everything. But I also don't think players know everything too. I think like no one knows everything. But KD been going that Dime for like it's been a couple weeks.
But also y'all gotta understand with KD, bro. KD just fucking with him, bro. Like he not.
KD's a troll. Like, I say this all the time.
Yeah,
KD be
he
trolling
just fucking with him. Like
that.
bro, he don't got shit to do. Huh?
You really don't, Jordan.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, Jordan.
No, he don't got nothing to do.
I think that's cool. I think more NBA players should get on KD time and just have fun with it. Like get on Twitter, talk shit.
That's why people get mad for some reason. The people that be like, KD, why are you talking to us? Why?
I hate the one when they be like, you a millionaire talking to a fan.
Why can't a human talk to other humans? Like, I don't like these guys on a pedestal.
You know what I hate? You know what I hate? And maybe what I really hate is how these youngsters. Sorry, Mars, I'm not talking to you.
No, you
but it'd be these youngsters, right? And they'd be like, mind you, he's 40. Like, first of all, my thing is, first of all, I'm not 40, right? But I don't think 40 is old. But either way, though, if I am 40, if I was 40, am I not supposed to defend myself because you're 21 and I'm 40?
Yeah,
Like,
shit,
nigga, I will
yeah,
beat
I
your
know.
ass. I don't care.
when
how
I
old
get
you are.
40,
You of the age of me beating your ass.
I
You
don't
good.
care. I don't care how old you is. Like, what? So
Bro.
when I turn 50, am I supposed to not defend myself?
Hey,
Yeah.
the minute
Come
I
on,
turn
bro.
40, I'm going on Twitter. All you
Bruh.
young punks, hey, y'all gonna get
Man,
all the
shit.
attention you want and
Bro,
deserve.
them motherfuckers be like, Jordan, he's 16. I don't give a fuck if motherfucker was 11. Mind your motherfucking business. Get out my
No,
face.
see, Jordan, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Though. The one that killed me when they say that, but like, mind you, he's 40. I'll be like, okay, well, if I'm too old to get back at you, then you too young to be in grown folk business.
Yeah,
Mind your goddamn business.
I don't want him tweeting.
He's
I don't
40.
want him tweeting. I'm gonna be honest. I respect it. I don't want him tweeting. Okay.
Why not?
I don't. Okay. Here's the thing. Sometimes I'll tag someone on an IG story or something, and I'll see that they see it at like 4 a.m. I'm like, what are you doing? First of all, get some sleep. You're an athlete. First of all. Second of all,
definitely watched my story one time. It was like 3 a.m. It was like 3 a.m. I tagged KD. I looked at my DM. That joint said seen. I started the message that said, God damn, nigga, you ain't gonna say nothing back.
No.
So people not allowed to scroll the timeline at certain times because they.
I mean, shit, whatever.
Bro, he have nothing to do, Pin. Like nothing to do.
In Mars, Mars has lived his entire existence on Earth has been set in the 2000s and the 2010s, where frankly most politicians, athletes are trying to convince you that they're just like you. I was born in the 80s and came up in the 90s when athletes and politicians were still trying to prove that they were way better than you. And the truth is, I want you to be better than me. I don't want you to be immature like me. I don't want you to be, reactive like me. I don't want you to be up on 3 a.m. searching your name on Twitter like me.
These athletes as the mythical figures.
No, I don't want to. No. Be real, be human, but be better. Be real, be human
beings.
I'm
bro.
Yo, here's the thing. I don't need my athletes to be more like me, yo.
The human being
better.
Really good at putting a ball in the hoop.
That's it.
So, Penn, to your point, I can kind of understand with politicians, although I still don't feel that way. I feel like politicians are just regular humans
who just know how to talk about shit that nobody else care about.
Yeah, athletes in particular, though, they are just like us, bro. They're just like us.
Exactly like us.
No, they are not.
I hang around my homeboy every day.
I know for a fact, Penn, that I know for a fact, Penn, that professional athletes are just like us,
exactly like us.
No, they're not.
Except they a little bit.
Wait.
No, they're not.
Pin. See, that's the problem. See, what's the way you're thinking right now is what's wrong. Why some people idolize people that they shouldn't. I'm not saying you, Pin. I'm not saying you. Relax, bro. Okay. I'm saying that mindset, though, the mindset that you're telling people. That's why a lot of people idolize these dudes. And I think a lot of these people don't want to be idolized because they want you to realize, like, yo, I'm just like you, except for I'm bigger, stronger, and faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
No.
These dudes, a lot of these dudes, Pin, they get up, they go hit the gym, they talk shit just like how we talk shit. They leave, they go eat, they find their Mariah Mills. They slide in DMs. You know what I'm saying? They talk shit. They go holler at bitch. They do the same thing we do. They just do it with more money. You know what I'm saying? But I think that one.
What
thing
do you have in common with Fred VanVleet? I'm curious. You both play hoop, okay? But honestly, you're different. Ox, you play professional basketball.
Ox might be a smarter defender.
You are different because you actually play professional basketball. What do I have in common? What does a normal person have in common with Fred VanVleet?
All right,
you not taking care of everybody like him.
A lot of these dudes are family men. You know what I'm saying? Just like
cool. He takes a shit. He eats bad. He eats food. You got that in common.
The only thing you don't have in common is probably his bank account and his skill set on a basketball court.
That's not it, yo, Jordan. You know better, bro.
I know. That's been for 5 years.
Wait, Penn. It'd be easier, Penn, if you tell us what the difference is. Besides the fact that we. Real quick, besides the fact that some of us clock in at a warehouse and he clock in at the Toyota Center.
He ain't clock in.
But Penn, you do know he has to retire at one moment in time, right? When he retires, does he all of a sudden just become a regular person?
No.
So now he doesn't become more in common with everybody else?
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me
go ahead. No, let Penn explain the difference.
I do want to hear this. Yeah, I do want to hear this.
I'm not under the illusion that me and Fred VanVleet or me and Kyle Lowry or me and DeMar DeRozan are the same. We are not the same. when
think
you
DeMar
are,
DeRozan's more like
you may have commonalities. You can have a conversation. They're human beings. I'm not saying you gotta build a statue of them and idolize them. Kobe Bryant is not like me. He's not like you. He's different. He's different. He's paid. Not. It's not. He's just like you, but he makes $60 million. No, he's not like you. That's why he makes $60 million.
You can't use guys like because Kobe Bryant. He grew up. His pops was like Steph, Kobe. Them dudes didn't grow up like most of us. They grew up in.
You want to talk Allen Iverson?
Allen Iverson. Perfect. Allen Iverson.
Great.
DeMar DeRozan.
What the fuck do I have in common with Allen Iverson? Allen Iverson was all state. He was the best basketball player.
He's talking about basketball abilities.
He's a more talented athlete than you.
Yeah, because people
it's
like
not
Kobe
just
grew
talent,
up
bro.
Too, had all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
Pen, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question because this is gonna kind of do this to you.
Okay.
You make content on Instagram, right? Right,
Mhm.
and I had to learn this too. Do you know a lot of the NBA players in the NBA probably have seen your content before, which means they scrolled on their phone.
Yes, I seen them. I talked to them
and looked at it just like that. Do you know the ads you see? They probably see the same shit. Everything the same shit. Everyday life they do is the same thing you probably do, just in a different level.
No, it's
a different
not.
State.
I see my life, Jordan.
Listen to me.
Life.
Pen, listen to me.
Bro.
I'm telling you this because I know for a fact. My best friend played in the NBA for 5 years. I was with him every day.
Was he a superstar?
He does the same shit I do every day. Besides,
you're different. Jordan, you're not normal. You're not normal. Why do y'all act like you're normal?
I'm normal. I walk when I don't feel like driving. I go walk. When I like, I got some laundry to do. I do it myself.
Okay,
like
first of all,
everything.
First of all, Jordan, you're not normal. Immediately, you're not normal. You're not average. Like, can we just get a perspective on this? Are you the average American? You think you're the average American? You think you're
probably not? No, I know.
No, you are not the average American. You are not the average American in terms of build, in terms of athleticism, in terms of size, height. You're already closer to NBA players than the average American is. I'm talking about the average person. The average person does not have a lot in common with Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter, or any of these guys. And it's not just because they were 6'6" and born springy. It's not because they're athletic. It's because they put a lot more time into what they do. I mean, shit, yo, for every Kobe Bryant, there's a Stanley Johnson and an Anthony Bennett. No offense, and a lot of
cool as hell.
Okay, but I'm saying like I'm talking about like every NBA player was like the best player in their state. How the hell is that normal? That's not normal.
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't. I'm not even talking to you, man. I'm not talking to you.
Y'all don't wait.
I'm not even talking to you, real talk. You're not in this conversation. Wait for your segment, bro.
People? Is that what you're trying to do?
Wait, real talk.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Real talk. You have very little in common with most NBA players.
Do you feel the same way about more in common with them?
Yes. I feel that way about music.
I just don't agree with this.
Okay, here's the thing.
Wait, what'd you ask, Mars? What'd you ask?
If he feels the same way about music artists in comparison to
yes, I do. Yes.
No, music artists are a little bit weird.
I'm not saying they're not weird, but what I'm saying is like the literal difference is
been around.
They have a talent that we don't possess.
I can't speak to the experience of being a professional athlete. I'm not a professional athlete. I've never pretended to be one on TV, and I've never even come close to being a professional athlete. It wasn't like, it was between me and this guy for the D1 scholarship. No, it was between me and 800 people for that D1 scholarship. But the closest thing I've gotten to great, like at anything, would be in film. That's the closest I've gotten, and I'm nowhere close to the Scorseses of the world.
Well, artists are different though.
It's the same thing. To me, it's the same thing. And I've talked to enough professional athletes to get an idea.
You said you walked to the thing not wearing a suit. See, they're not like you.
Hang on. I have watched a filmmaker that I really admire who got into Sundance, and I watched his editing process of his film. And then I watched a normal person who makes films. Now, I already believe that a person who makes films and it completes a film, do you know how exceptionally above average you have to be to even complete a feature film? To complete one that's good takes something very different, and it's not just God-given talent. This dude sat there, and Ron, I'm not kidding. There was a 16-second sequence, and he sat there with his editor for 8 hours working on the 16-second sequence to make sure it was just perfect.
Yeah,
that level of dedication is insanity, bro. Kobe Bryant could spend 8 hours, 7 hours working on the placement of his foot I'm sorry, but
Right,
the people
Pin,
you
but
hoop with
that's
who
a
didn't
different-
make it don't have that dedication.
That's
It's
a
not
different thing.
simple.
That's
Not,
for
not
basketball.
every
That's
NBA
for
player
basketball.
has that dedication.
What I'm saying is that
Exactly.
level
It's
of
a lot of
Kobe,
these,
the Stanley
these
Kubricks
don't
of
got-
the
You
world.
gotta leave Kobe Bryant. You gotta leave Kobe Bryant out of this, Pin. That's
I'm
why-
using
That's
Kobe
called
because-
OCD, Pin. It's
No,
people
that's
people
beyond-
that work
it's
regular
beyond that.
jobs that got OCD. It's somebody right now at a Whataburger that fold their paper up the exact same way, and if they don't get it right, they're gonna unfold it and do it again. Look, you talking about dedication to something. Kobe Bryant's dedication to something was basketball, and then he was talented enough to where that level of dedication and that
This
amount
is
of talent
already stupid.
can fine. But there are doctors. You don't think it takes a tremendous amount of dedication to become a doctor or a lawyer
different.
or
That's
any
Are
kind
you
of
dumb,
thing in
stupid,
corporate
deaf, or all
America, or even what you're
Let's
doing
slow
right
real talk.
now? What are you
He's
talking
trying to-
about?
Hey,
real
You're just
talk.
talking about dedication.
Real
A lot
talk.
of people
He asked you a
people
question.
are dedicated to something.
Hey,
It's just not basketball. What are you
Kobe
talking
Glazer. Let me tell you something about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's greatness transcends basketball. You know how I know that? Because he was great at
I
everything.
know that as well. Yes, I know.
Why do you keep
very
talking about Kobe
dedicated
Bryant, though,
person.
y'all?
It
Because he is the
translates.
greatest
Yes.
single example of my lifetime
Oh
of
my
person
God.
achieving
Right.
above through
Pin,
work ethic.
Pin, take a deep breath real quick, Pin. Let me just real quick take a deep breath,
Okay.
bro. What I'm saying is I hear you when you talk about Kobe Bryant and stuff like that. He's different than other great
NBA
athletes. So
Michael
I'm
Jordan.
saying,
You wanna talk Michael Jordan? You
hold
talk
on,
LeBron?
hold on, real quick, Pin. Don't go from Kobe Bryant to Michael Jordan, bro. Please stop talking about the top 1%. The top 1% in
The
every
top
single thing.
point-
Hold on, Ron.
point
Hold on, bro.
01.
Y'all, hold on. Just hold on,
Yeah,
real quick,
yeah.
y'all, please. So that very top 0.0% or whatever, 1%, 0.1%, whatever, they're different in every single profession there is. The best at everything, they're just different. But I'm talking about all the other, because what is there, 450 NBA players? So I'm not talking about that top 10 of those. I'm talking about the other 440 NBA players. Bro, we you know what I'm saying? They're regular human beings.
DeMar
Man. That's
DeRozan?
what I'm trying to say. DeMar DeRozan is a regular nigga, bro.
Okay, perfect. That's a
Boy,
great
that's
example. DeMar
that is a
DeRozan is
fact.
not normal.
Bro, yes, he is. Bro,
I have
outside
known
you just
first
talking
of all,
about
I
basketball.
covered DeMar DeRozan like right through
You're just
Compton,
talking
all
about
the way to the Toronto
basketball.
Raptors.
Outside
He's
of basketball,
not normal,
DeMar
bro.
DeRozan is
He
normal.
doesn't respond to things normally. The shit that happens in his life is not normal. What he did with
He
his
don't
mom,
respond to shit normally.
He respond to it.
What
just
his-
like
You see the way
happened
DeMar DeRozan was beating that nigga up in that restaurant? That looked like a
Oh,
regular
my.
nigga response to me.
Oh,
this is
God,
what I'm
what?
talking about, bro.
He ain't called Pin. He ain't get up and call security.
He didn't call the cops for sure.
And he didn't have security.
What he did when his
Facts,
mom
he
was
get up
going
and-
through, when
DeMar
his
DeRozan
mom was
definitely
going
got
through
security.
lupus and he was going back and forth between Compton and going back to San Antonio, and he was still dedicated. The fact that he's gotten better every single year of his career, do you understand like
That's
how
just
much resilience
basketball,
it takes to
though.
go
It's
through the
all
shit
that
that he's
bounce.
gone? That's not normal. There's nothing normal about DeMar DeRozan. He is an exceptional human being. And that's what I say about most people in this situation. What I'm trying to say is stop acting like you are like me and I'm like you. You are not like me, and I respect that. That's cool. You're not like me. I'm gonna be honest. Let me be clear. What the fuck were
You
we?
know, there's
Like,
people
I
whose
speak for
parents
myself.
are dying and they have to still work their 9 to 5.
Mars,
at Walmart.
first of all,
My grandma's
hold on.
been in the hospital for the last 5 nights. I'm going
Okay.
to leave the panel and I'm gonna go to the hospital with her.
Yo.
And this is excellence that we're doing on here. We are the 5th biggest basketball platform in the world.
Mhm.
We are 0.3 on YouTube, 0.03 on YouTube. We are the top 1% on TikTok. I'm leaving here and I'm going to the hospital with her. Then I'm gonna leave there. I'm gonna go to my store, take care of some clients. And then I'm gonna leave there, go back to the hospital, and then I'm gonna come back and get on Twitter like KD and talk some shit to some people. And then I'm gonna stop doing that. Then I'm gonna go back to the hospital. I'm gonna come back, take care of my son. Everybody got to do that. That's not.
Also,
You're not normal
Pin, real
either.
quick, Pin, wait, Pin, real quick, because I also
Nobody's normal. Like everyone goes
look.
through trials and tribulations in life. Like everyone has to go through it.
is normal, Pin, Mars. That is normal. Trials and
Exactly.
tribulations.
Mars.
Dealing with your
But my
business.
point is, if his response to anyone actually just dealing with trials and tribulations is "you're not normal,"
Yeah.
then no one's normal because everyone's going through the same. Everyone goes
There's
through the same
levels
shit.
to this,
Wait,
Mars.
I want
life.
to say, because when I even when I coming up, even growing up, being in the gym, I used to be in the gym with dudes that were already making millions of dollars playing basketball. And this is back when I'm 13 years old, 14 years old, 15 years old. I'm in the gym with these dudes, and after, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, that's what y'all do. Like, I thought y'all was on other stuff. They like, nah, like they doing the same stuff. I'm talking about the same shit that we do, bro. I'm with these dudes all summer, all spring, working out after the season. I'm like, I expected more from y'all. I thought y'all was like, you know what I'm saying, like gods. And they like, nah, bro, we about to go kick it. You know what I'm saying? We about to go do our thing. We about to, you know what I'm saying? Like when you see that type of stuff, you kind of realize. And I think when the younger generation kind of realizes that, I think they won't be so scared to try to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like when you realize like that shit is attainable. And that's I think the mindset that you're coming with right now, Penn, is what scares a lot of people from chasing their dreams. You know what I'm saying? I think when you realize that you don't got to be born a god to be able to do exceptional things.
Your mind just have to be different. That's it. Your mind.
When you realize like, hey, these dudes do what we do, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have fun, like. It's all good.
I'm not comparing it to the bargain basements. I'm not talking about, no offense to the Josh Minots and the Delano Bantons of the world, but the Brandon Ingrams and the DeJounte Murrays did not get to all-star status by being normal people.
DeJounte Murray is extremely normal.
I know a lot about DeJounte. I'm sure
DeJounte Murray is an absolute.
Ron about to tell us everything about
an absolute Negro
for sure.
That is not the debate. That is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything about that. And I do.
All right, to say that he's not an absolute.
I'm not saying that.
Otherwise, that's
no. I understand the context of what you're saying, that he's a very, very normal person and that he has a very normal family. Shout out to his dad. Shout out to rest in peace, grandma. All this stuff. I get it. He's a very down-to-earth human being. But please don't pretend that what he did in San Antonio was normal. What he did is the same situation that 60 other rookies found themselves in, and he was exceptional at it. They gave him a key to the gym, and he made himself into an all-star. That's not normal. There's nothing normal about that. No, man, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, can we just accept that like exceptional?
What's the next?
Go to the next question. We're not going to agree. We're not going to agree to this. To the point is, if you believe that you and DeMar DeRozan are not that different, I'm sorry to tell you, you're wrong. Okay. And
We've been around these professional athletes. We've been around these professional athletes all our life.
21 years old.
All my life, I've been around.
It don't matter how old Mars is.
And I've already accepted, Ox. You're not normal. Like you not.
I mean, when I saw Ox in San Francisco, he was pretty normal.
Like why are y'all acting like y'all are normal Americans? You're not normal Americans. You're.
I mean, Penn, you know what? I'm gonna give you some grace. Penn, you know what? I'm gonna give you some grace because I think you're right. I think you're right in what you're trying to explain. I definitely think you're right in what you're trying to explain. Because when you use us as an example, okay, for example, people in the comments, like I start to see this now. I try to respond to all my comments within the first 24 hours. I try to respond to all of them. So I would see some things in comments that's kind of like, bro, why are you thinking like that? Or like, what's that? But to your point and Ox's point, I do think the way that they think is the reason what's holding them back. It's because they feel like what Penn do or Mars do or Ron or Real Talk or Ox or that's Grills. That's his name. Yeah, okay, bet. Grill, they think what everybody do, they think it's just like, oh my God, how did you do that? And it's like, it's really nothing to it but to just plug the mic up, talk, be yourself.
But
Jordan, most people can't be themselves.
Jordan, my thing is, we don't know what these people are great at. And here's the thing, just because we pay so much attention to basketball and there's an influx of millions flooding into the National Basketball Association, which allows them to pay those people that.
Yeah.
What if we just value janitors, for instance? So the people that clean the best got the most money. Would they be different? Because here's the thing: every single possession, in every single profession, for the most part, people have the ability to work overtime.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Teachers work overtime. Doctors work overtime. I just brought up janitors. They work overtime. Engineers work overtime. So obviously, the more you work, the better you become at your profession. The more you potentially get paid at your profession. DeJounte Murray, yes, he got the keys to his gym and he worked more. Kobe, he lived in the gym. It is obviously we can see guys that stay in the gym longer. They tend to get better as opposed to the guys who don't really take it too serious. But I'm saying it is a lot of people that become masters or work on their mastery within their profession. It's just that the NBA, we just give it more spotlight. Yeah. So I'm saying like it's people that are masters and it's people that write poems and they're masters. Or they spend way more time than people in the NBA spend in their craft. Or are they different? I'm just inclined to
Ron,
believe that
I make better suits than you do, Ron. I make better suits than you do, Ron. And does that
never
mean
have,
I'm not
never
normal?
will.
Y'all doing
I'm
some
not
really,
normal?
really
That's
some
why I
really
stopped
dope
playing
shit with
2K.
that
I
stuff,
stopped
by the
playing
way.
2K because I got too obsessed with the shit, and I wanted to learn every fucking angle of the game and know how to play with the arrows, the joystick, the stick. I just stopped. I quit because it got stupid. The game got stupid, and then I just became too obsessed with trying to beat everybody in the fucking world, and I just quit.
Yeah.
I just stopped.
I just want to say, I know we got to move on, but I just want to say like where this comes from. When I was in grade 6, right, we had 27 people in our class, and the teacher said to us, 3 of you are probably going to go to university. Who are those 3 people? She said that she said that that's the stats.
They don't give out.
She said,
like
who are the 3 people? I put up my hand. These 2 Chinese
That's
kids
that
put up their
pen
hand.
logic,
This one
dog.
other person put up her hands. So it's 4 of us put up our hands. Guess how many people went to university? It was 4. So she was off by 1, but that's how many people went to university. Point is, I don't know who those people are anymore that didn't go to university with us. And you keep going through life and you keep getting through this sorting process, right? You go from grade school. You don't know how many people drop out in grade 8. You don't know how many people drop out in high school, but you don't hear from them anymore. You don't talk to them anymore. You're not in the same neighborhoods anymore. You keep moving on. Now you move on to your profession. Let's say you become an engineer, you become a doctor. Now your other friends are doctors and engineers. Your world becomes small. You lose perspective on who normal people really are because you're not normal anymore. I got news for you, Ox. You're not normal. Mars, you're not normal. You're a 21-year-old talking basketball. You're a 21-year-old talking basketball on the internet. Am I alone? Okay, cool. That's what I'm saying. So you're 21-year-old talking basketball on the internet. You know about Bill Russell probably more than people who are 50, 60 years old. You're not normal. You say you watch basketball all day, all night on YouTube. You're not normal. You watching 3-hour games dissecting notes. You're not normal. Swiper's not normal. I don't think I'm normal. I think a lot of people are exceptional. Now, I certainly don't think I'm exceptional to the level of Kevin Durant. I don't think I'm exceptional to that. But let's stop acting like we're all equal. We're all the same. We're not all the same. We are all different. We are all different. And Kevin Durant and Kevin Garnett and LeBron James are the different of the different. Is the weirdest shit ever. And if you understood how hard they worked, you might actually be inspired to work harder. But instead, you got to live in this weird ass false reality in which, oh, well, I guess KG and me, we're just the same. He's just 7 feet tall. That's the thing that makes you stop chasing your dreams. To me, Kobe Bryant is an inspiration. Allen Iverson was an inspiration. Understanding one time, I heard this story about Allen Iverson. I think it was a playoff game in which he had like some sort of internal bleeding and he had a black jersey on and he spit his blood out. So when I got hurt in a game, I played through it because I was like, if Allen Iverson could do it, I could do it. That's grade 8 me talking. So I'm saying, let yourself be inspired by people who are great. No, not sitting there trying to get people who are great to act like you. That's all I'm saying. Please pull me off the big screen. I don't think I'm saying anything profound, but
Pen, I get
Brother
your point.
in Christ,
Respectfully,
man.
Pen, I get your point. I get Pen's point.
No,
I
fact.
do too.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
but
get what he's saying. I
I
think we just had two different. We had 2 different talking points. That's what I think. But I get his point. I get what he's saying.
Me too.
Yo,
Hey, if you got
philosopher's
internal bleeding, if you got internal bleeding, y'all go to the
Just
hospital.
go to the hospital.
Basketball.
For sure.
Go to the hospital. Hey, real quick though, going back to the one dude to the dime. When he did the little layup thing. Hey, Ron, you remember when tickets out couldn't make left hand layups, and I went outside and got on my son's basketball hoop and did the little 1, 2.
Yeah.
But trolled him like that. That shit was funny. I just wanted to bring
Did he
that up.
lose his mind?
Hey, he was like, he laughed. He thought that shit was funny. He thought it was funny. It was supposed to be funny, but I know he never played me 1-on-1 though.
All right, y'all. Does that offer still stand?
That offer stands for everybody.
Well, I'm not
everybody.
talking about.
What's the offer?
I'm talking about
my bad.
I'm talking about you a ticket. Does the boxing match still stand?
Oh, come on, bro. Why you want to take it there? I'm talking
You
about
the
basketball.
one who-
I want to, man, that was different. Those was different.
Y'all said
times, bro. Those
everything.
was
Y'all
different
said
times.
swimming. Y'all said boxing. Y'all said running.
Bowling, everything. Axe throwing.
Hey, did you put emphasis on boxing when you said boxing? Did you say hands too, nigga?
Nah, he
I had the entertainment lawyer ready. Who dropped the paperwork and everything. We were supposed to get busy. We was gonna have a whole weekend. We was gonna play basketball. We was gonna box. We was gonna do everything.
It was gonna end after y'all boxed.
Well, we was gonna box last. We was gonna box last. We was gonna box last. But the offer still stands for hoop for everybody in the world. I'm telling you, there's too many basketball platforms out here that don't want to play no basketball. I just think it's weird. I mean, we got the money. I put the money up. We could go 2s, Ron. We could go 3s. You know what I'm saying? Come on. We got hoopers. I want all the basketball platforms to come, you know what I'm saying, to come play a little basketball. If you don't want to play for free, that's cool. We got money. If you want to play for free,
out there.
If you want to play for free, we can do it for bragging rights. I just want to play basketball. Shit. Just want to play basketball. That's
Y'all
all.
should set up a street ball tournament in Toronto.
We got we'll pin the way my right knee is set up. Pin, we got to play inside. We got to play
in a gym.
Absolutely. My right knee can't.
I couldn't agree more with you.
Aren't you good? Just set screens and let me get busy.
Nah, Ron, I can't. You know what I'm saying? But my thing, because I can play, but the next day my knee gonna be the size of my head. You know what I'm saying? So we got to play inside.
Yeah, my knee still recovering. When I go lift, I go in the gym and I act like a little kid. Just
and Pin, we not
want to play so bad, but I can't.
Them Toronto niggas can catch all the work too. You know, we not
Toronto dangerous. We don't need to be playing outside in Toronto.
I ain't worried about
Who told you Toronto dangerous?
Hey, I got my sources.
Yo, I'm about to grab the wheel right now.
You from Houston, Texas? I'm out Toronto.
It's been an amazing last 30 minutes, but we got topics that we got to get back into.
Brother.
Y'all, this is the TCL, which means you run the show. You send through your topics. We talk about those topics, and then we move on to the next topic. And we are trying to get as many topics in this next hour and a half as possible. Like the video, subscribe, become a member. I got my man Jason Grillionaire up here. What's going on, my dog?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Were you enjoying Philosopher's Choice?
That went on so long, I forgot I was on my ass. I'm gonna lie. I
forgot what?
I forgot I was on the ass, man. It's been.
I thought you said something else. I'm like, what the hell?
Get your mind out the gut.
Was it so boring or was it so mind?
Boy, got caught up on pornography. Boy, I don't know what the hell happened.
Pornography. That's crazy.
All right, so I'm getting to this next super chat from Jeremiah A. Scott. He actually sent 2 of them, but this was the highest domination he sent. He said, Real talk, is Kobe AD Hakeem is a Kobe AD Hakeem fangirl, and he is a Kareem and Bill Russell hater and doesn't respect or know 60s and 70s hoop.
I've actually heard this young man talk in the stream before, so
how does he sound? He sound like a man?
Somebody I won't be going back and forth with. I hope you enjoy.
Oh, that's Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Yeah. I hope you.
Shout out to Jeremiah, man.
Yeah.
Jeremiah's a Hall of Famer too, so he could be up here cooking right now. Real talk. But
Jeremiah is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. But here's the thing: he wanted to come up here. He said he wanted all the smoke with Real Talk and whatnot. But I told him, I basically called off the dogs for you, Real Talk. So I saved you today.
You protecting him? You lining all of us up, and you protecting Real Talk? What's up,
man? I thought I know Real Talk not normal. Look at the protection.
Yeah, I'm not normal. You feel me?
Got that black truck protection. Got that black truck protection.
Hey, I'm dead for you.
What the hell happened to Ron? The fuck? He thought it was too funny.
Right,
he just got off that moment.
Don't trip. I got this. We got the real host now. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
We had a real host for about 2 seconds.
Okay. No worries.
Now we back to normal.
Never bored. Said if Seattle and Vegas were to get teams, which teams will move to the East? Wolves, Pelicans, or Grizzlies, since they don't have a conference championship or their location on the map.
Bro, the Timberwolves easily should be in the East, bro. I just don't get how they in the fucking
Grizzlies.
I was gonna say Memphis, right?
Yeah.
Not really. Memphis down south.
Memphis is hella close to me. It's like
east.
real. It's like a 6-hour drive to me.
Memphis.
Where you live? Ohio, right?
Yeah, all right. That's like a 6-hour. Man, Memphis
and Minnesota. That's
Minnesota close
East,
to me
bro.
too.
That's the East Coast.
Would they move Memphis to Nashville? You think that's gonna happen?
Nah,
Nashville don't want no basketball.
Nashville don't care enough about basketball and sports.
Nah, it's a football town. Penn, stop playing with them boys right there. It's a football town.
What about Chattanooga? Maybe then Braxton get out the team.
Hell nah. Brax got to keep dreaming.
About what?
Exactly. He said he was low. Boy said he was low yesterday, boy. That boy had them T cells low. He got to recharge. Drink water, lemon, or eat all your berries, Brax. Hey, boy, you get recharged, bro. You got to leave yourself alone sometimes, brother. Boy, I got to relax.
Yo, shout out Brax, man. Shout out Brax. Tupac Westside said, Jordan, as long as hackers online always green light open threes, you might as well give up on 2K, LOL. it makes playing the parks real annoying.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to play in the parks, but I stayed at once I realized that's a meaningless form of basketball. That was the first time I realized people didn't give a shit about basketball for real. They go to the park and do 3,000 fucking crossovers and shoot these dumbass threes. I quit. I went to the rec and I got a decent game in the rec. I found a club of people that I played with online and we was cool. Every day we get on that motherfucker. But
Jordan really an old head. Oh my God.
yeah, for sure. I hate the park. Let's go play park. Man, fuck the park. I don't want to play at that. I want to play basketball.
No, to be fair, I don't enjoy the park either.
Yeah, it's not real basketball. So now, and I heard, is this true? Because I ain't played the game in like 2-3 years. Is this true? EA Sports make you pay for a membership now? I heard they were talking about that at the gym. They said it's like $80 or some shit. You got to pay for a membership with EA Sports for the year.
Oh, I have no idea.
I would have to own an EA Sports game to know that.
You don't play Madden?
I do, but I don't own Madden anymore. No.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah,
no,
I don't know what EA got going on these days. But EA,
somebody said that's
knowing
true.
how much they care about,
Oh,
knowing how much they care about money.
Somebody told me.
Not true.
EA
Somebody
be
told
scamming
me
these
for
days,
sure at
yo.
the gym. Somebody told me at the
No,
gym
the
that they pay
scammer is
$80.
2K. That's the scammer.
Oh yeah,
Man,
2K been a scammer when they
is
start
EA.
making you pay for VC.
A
When they
whole
start making you
company.
pay for VC, that shit turn into a
Yeah,
scam.
2K13, man.
They
Everything
make
went
you pay
downhill
for the
from there.
game
Boy,
3-4 times over to be good at the game.
That's
Fact,
crazy.
all my homeboys play the
you
game,
know.
but we end the night with 200,000 VC after all the ass whoopers we done played. And then you take that shit into my player, your dude would be a 99. You get 5 dudes with 99, boy. Now you got to pay $58 just for your dude to be at 85. Like,
Well, I
what?
wouldn't even play no my
And I
player.
will pay that money in 1 week.
Mars
I'll be there.
used all his YouTube bread for the damn to be the best.
Why do
my
you think I
player on
try
2K.
so hard to win the PCL? Like, damn, I need to pay for these bills.
I quit playing 2K, man. It just started working my nerves. But I used to be so good at 2K. I played the computer, and that shit was too easy. So I boost the computer slides up to make it a challenge for me to where it's almost impossible to beat them. And I would still get mad. So I just quit. I just quit. My brain, sometimes I get OCD or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I just get obsessed with shit.
Oh, so you definitely not normal then.
I mean, you probably so. I do get obsessed with things though. Sometimes I just don't give a shit, but sometimes I get.
Oh yeah, you were saying that like when you get to editing, you just
that's a fact. That's why, like, bro, I can damn near hurt myself.
Do you lock yourself in the editing room?
Nah, I don't lock myself in it, but
okay.
I will fucking get frustrated and just sit there until I figure it out. And it could be from 9 p.m. to 9 in the morning. I do that sometimes, and I just be like, "Fuck!" I don't know why I'm like that though. I have no idea.
This is how I know that I'm normal, because I would never. This is how hell nah.
Oh man. All right, y'all. Kai's or K's. I'm gonna just keep it consistent. Your name is Kai's. Kai said, rank these 2020 rivalries. Celtics versus Heat, 20 through 23. Wolves versus Nuggets, 23 through 25. Pacers and Bucks, 23 through 25. Grizzlies Warriors, 21 through 23. And Mavs Suns, 22 through 24.
Celtics Heat 1. That's all I know.
Yeah, I would put that one.
The last, the Grizzlies Warriors, I think.
I probably put
Grizzlies Warriors was fun.
I
Though.
like Wolves Nuggets. I like when they match up. I'm not gonna lie.
I like Wolves Nuggets. I like Mavs Suns.
Mavs Suns
lot
might
of
be.
niggas that's what
They
like.
might be too.
Wolves Nuggets.
Mavs Suns was fire.
So
yeah,
Pacers and Bucks last?
versus Luka.
Pacers and Bucks is difficult because that there is a real rivalry there.
But they
It's
never
like-
been healthy enough for me to
Yeah,
care.
it's been so messed up by injuries that like I don't think
Mhm.
like it's been maximized, but like there is a real like just staying there.
Good grief, man.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Look at Jordan
Hey.
Farmer in the background.
Hey, 2K for 2K to take $32,000 for somebody, they need to go to jail.
NBA
That's-
Live
Damn,
2000.
that's
crazy.
Back
NBA Live
when-
was so.
I had that joint
much
too, Pen.
back
heat.
when I have 2 copies. Because Vince Carter on the cover, that didn't happen very often. So yeah, that's back when Live was actually a good game. 2004,
The
2005.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah.
introduced the
On that
dunk
Live?
contest.
Damn,
Carmelo
crazy.
Anthony on the cover.
Crazy.
Pen, you know when
This
NBA
is
Live started getting
10%
garbage?
luck, 20% skill.
Hey,
Y'all
that's
know
a
the
fact. Real
song.
time.
Y'all know
Hey,
the song.
you
Y'all
know
know
when
the
NBA
song.
Live started getting
dedicated
garbage?
power of
Power
will.
will. Yeah.
Hey, you remember this when NBA Live started getting garbage, and I remember this when I switched to 2K. Well, I was already on 2K when Chris Paul was on. No, when Ben Wallace was on the cover, I was on 2K. But this when NBA Live got garbage. So one day I got home from school, I got my money, saved that motherfucker, went to GameStop. Tony Parker was on the cover. I bought the game. I was so excited. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to play this shit. Turned that joint on. That shit was ass. I returned it the same day. Never touched it again. I said, this shit is over with, boy.
You think that game was ass? You should have tried to play NBA The Show.
Oh, no, I had that. That shit was garbage. They hyped that shit up to be so
Tonight
cold.
with Alonzo Mourning on the cover. Oh Lord, some of those games were awful.
NBA The Show wasn't even basketball for real. That shit was like story. It was like 2K storyline without the basketball.
I had that on
basketball
Xbox.
was garbage. Bro, you should shoot stupid ass shots. It's like, what the hell is this? It didn't have nothing to do with basketball, to be honest with you. The story was cool though. You had cars, you had cribs, but then when you go try to play a basketball game, man, that was the worst. That was like an arcade game of basketball playing that shit. That shit was horrible.
It was ahead of its time though. Because
with the storyline,
it was all about stats. You got to go get 14 points. You got
dumb
to
shit
get
like
6
that.
Assists. That's
and
how people be playing today. That's how people play today.
And that's when they started nerdifying the game right there. Go get 16 points and shoot 8 for 9 when you do it. They used to do shit like that.
Shout out NBA Street.
I missed my first 2 shots. I want you to not miss and get and make points.
They used to do that. They used to be like, go 4 for 4 from the field. You miss your first shot, quit. Got to restart the whole fucking game.
I do remember that.
Yo, bulletproof.
Stop the big tank from scoring. I mean, from grabbing 13 rebounds. Like, the fuck? How am I supposed to stop him from grabbing 13 rebounds?
Amir, what's going on, my man?
Yeah, is my mic working well?
What's up, Mike Rappaport? What up, my boy?
No, please, no. Not Mike Rappaport.
I don't know if Amir wants to be called Michael Rappaport.
Wow, what's wrong
Mike Rappaport is crazy.
That's something.
They ain't exactly on the friendliest of terms.
You know Mike Rappaport?
In terms of relations and not.
What happened with Mr. Rappaport?
Oh, okay. I give him March.
I don't want to go there. Yeah, you get the point.
What's good though, Amir?
All is well.
Any smoke before we proceed?
Before what?
Before we get back to the super chats?
My man, I mean, came with this motherfucker with no shirt on, boy.
I wanted to say something about the old time list. I think y'all sometimes take this too seriously. Like
what?
I think it's entirely subjective. Any player can be put anywhere.
That's not true.
No, it's
well, factually they can. Like you could put anyone wherever you want. Factually.
I mean, not like I'm not saying like you can have LeBron at like 50, but I think if you're saying, oh, this guy cannot be lower than 2, that's a reach.
I think
no player is like that. Their floor is 2. There is no way.
I mean, objectively, you're right. Subjectively,
can you say
disagree.
Can you say winning is the most important thing in basketball and then put Russell at like 38? I don't think so. Can you say athleticism and dunking ability is the best thing in the world and then put Giannis outside of the top 25? I don't think so. So it's just got to be
inconsistent, though.
What I'm saying is what I liked about the Hoop Talk podcast is that every person was shadow to Mars Talk Sports. Go subscribe on YouTube. If you
shameless plug.
Shameless plug indeed. They asked everybody for their blueprint, right? Which I do appreciate because at least I know where you're coming from. Now it can make sense of whether you are agreeing with your own blueprint. Now we can discuss whether your blueprint is stupid or valid, but if you're going to tell me that longevity is very important and you got LeBron 10th, I don't think I can get with that. But if you tell me peak is everything, now I understand. Maybe you have John Wall top 10. I don't agree with that, but I'm just saying.
Well, John
like
Wall
that 1 month, that 1 month in 2017, you don't even know about John Wall's peak in 2017, bro. That 1 month he's going crazy. So
I think the whole criteria thing at this point is just so dumb. Like, I remember we used to make arguments up here a lot. I remember these days in chat. I'm sure y'all are agree. Y'all remember like the days, Mars, you know, too, open gym and shit. What's up, Amir? Also, it's like, so you have Steph Curry at 4 and Magic Johnson at 10. But then you say the players at 8, 9, and 7, they're better than Magic Johnson because of their two-way play, but then you don't have them over Curry. And it's like, that used to make so much sense to me until the day I was like, no, somebody can just think that Steph Curry's offense supersedes Magic
His
Johnson's
offense
offense.
is his defense.
It makes up for it. Like, that's very logical. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be like, oh, I have to be consistent in that. If I say the great offensive player that don't play defense, I gotta say he's better than Magic and Steph. Like, no, maybe I think Steph is a better offensive player than Magic Johnson. And I said this too when we were talking about like the Elix, and Ox was like, you don't have to be consistent. It's basketball. It's like facts. Like,
consistency is inconsistent, bro.
Exactly. So
No. What I wanted to say to Pin's point, it's fine to call someone inconsistent, but my point is, you cannot say that no matter what criteria, this guy's floor is number 2 or number 3. I think depending on the criteria, anyone could be as low as 6 or 7. I'm not saying 38. Like,
okay, cool.
Let's be real.
I have Michael Jordan top. I have Michael Jordan 7th. You can you get with that? You cool with that?
I mean, I'm not, but
why?
One of the worst.
We'd have to hear the reason.
Okay, I value longevity.
I don't respect the 90s.
Michael Jordan.
Sometimes
if you value longevity, I think you could.
Not really, not just longevity. There is something that people do a lot. I completely find it disingenuous, but since people accept the whole era tax thing, I think it depends on how much you era tax. And I do not era tax at all, but some people do. And if you're going to era tax all the way through, why should I be mad at someone saying that Anthony Davis is better than like David Robinson? And like maybe
have we heard?
I've seen someone say Tim Duncan wouldn't survive today. Like,
that's crazy.
If people are going to go all the way with it, I mean, MJ played in the 90s. I've seen people say MJ today is just DeMar DeRozan. So.
And when people say that shit, they out their goddamn mind.
Yeah, that's.
But if they do think he is DeMar DeRozan, they're not having him top 10.
Who are you hanging around that's telling you MJ would be DeMar DeRozan? Who are these people?
Go to the comment section, Pin.
Yeah, look at the chat. One look at the chat, and you'll see these people here. MPC, like
that's a fact.
They're not normal.
I've seen it the other day.
We spent half an hour talking about people who are above normal. We didn't talk about the people who are below normal. Those people are not below normal. Those people rode the short bus.
I mean, I don't believe in the air tax at all. Actually, sometimes I feel like it reaches points where it just defeats its own purpose.
Most of the normal people,
like sometimes I see people saying, "Oh, this player, like player A, was better than player B in their own era," but because player B would translate better to today's era, now we're saying player B is higher all time. What?
Hey, if that gets me KG over Tim Duncan, shit, I'll do it.
That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
Why?
No, I'm not talking about KG versus Tim Duncan because they were very close. But I'm saying, if you think a player was better than another in their own era, they played against each other, and you thought player A is better than player B, then when you're ranking all time, A has to be better than B. You cannot say if B translates better to today, then that means B is better, even though he wasn't better when they were both playing. That is crazy to me.
But
this is like saying Barry Davis would be better than Jason Kidd today.
Yeah, but that's subjective because what we just did with Ray Allen was different. Like Ray Allen may not have been better than certain players in his era, but we can understand how the rules today would benefit Ray more than most of the players in his era. So you say the same thing with. It doesn't necessarily mean he's better, but you could get there logically. I could tell you Muhammad Abdul-Rauf coming into the league today in a more progressive league that would be a little bit more accepting of the differences that he would have with the world. I just think there's certain players who are before their time, and Ox brought up John Wall, and I think Ron said like if John Wall was like playing 2008, we'd be talking about him different. I think that's fair. So. Yeah. Does being 3-4-time All-NBA in a different era change how we see you? I don't know. Anyways, this conversation.
No. If you want to bring them up to give them the flowers, that's actually a very good thing. It's like educating people about basketball. That's fine. I'm just talking about these all-time lists.
Yeah.
No, I agree because I don't know how I exactly feel, but I think most of us would say I don't know how Penn would feel because Penn probably likes this guy. Yao Ming was better than Andre Kirilenko, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
But in today's game, I think most of us would agree Kirilenko would fit better.
Yeah.
We don't.
But that doesn't mean Karolinko is better than Yao Ming. Ron, you're
Yeah.
muted. Just so
We
you know.
don't actually know though. I'm high on
Yeah,
Yao
I'm trying to. Obviously, we don't know. Like, there's the
Yeah.
7'5" guy who's just dominant.
A better example
I'm getting your overall point.
Yeah,
Right.
like,
Okay. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's kind of it. So.
I think
But
Darren
I agree with you. If you're better in your time,
Yeah.
I'm not about to start retroactively acting like,
Yeah.
oh, who'll be better today? You're the better player. I don't think that's
So
the
that
case.
was the thing, because I feel like people just go, like, when you do the era tax thing, it becomes, I mean, if I wanted to translate, I get Oxford Dictionary. I don't care about how a player would translate it today. Like, that doesn't matter to me when I'm looking at how valuable a player is. I can bring him up as an interesting hypothetical, though. Like Mahmoud Abdul Rauf is a very good example of a player who would fit much better today. I mean, I don't know if the league would allow him to, but on the court he would be, at least.
All right, y'all. The next super chat we got is from Thrash Chi. Thrash Chi said, Mars, did you see that you can put your my player in any era in my NBA? All I'm saying is Jordan ain't seeing a single ring.
Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do, man. We gotta
crazy.
That's that Fugazi legacy. You know me, man. Yeah. Pack him up.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and run to Twitter and see what our next topic is over here. It is where that shit.
It might be hard as hell to beat Mike on the game, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Give me a sec. All right, here we go.
You know how hard it was to beat guys like not Calvin Murphy, it was another one. Had that afro just like Calvin Murphy. Boy, it's hard as motherfucker to stop him. I forgot his name. With the computer, shit, that shit was hard as hell.
Yeah, what would be free?
That world be free. I gotta ask my homeboy. Me and him both had the same problem. Like Chill said, Dwayne Wade and Braun had. We had to team up on his ass. I had to tell my homeboy get the controller.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We got a tweet from 824 Ever or 82 Forever. Nah, it's 824 Ever. 824 Ever said, "Who are the top 10 two-way players? Y'all throw out some of the best two-way players of all time."
I would assume he would have Kobe in his top 10.
Mike would be number one. 824. Yeah, Mike would be number one. Hakeem probably would be two. Kobe would be in there.
Would be three.
Kareem would be in there.
Davis would be number 4, yeah.
No, Kobe would be there before Anthony Davis.
Will Scotty not be up there as well?
Will Chamberlain.
Tim Duncan, obviously. And Kevin Garnett.
KG definitely would be up there. Gary Payton got a strong case too, by the way.
Jason
Kidd got a strong case.
I'm forgetting that name. Who's that four from the 80s?
Shit, Giannis got a case too.
Yeah, peak
Have y'all said LeBron?
Joel Embiid.
Yeah. What you guys so want to say LeBron?
No, but LeBron's defense was hype.
Oh no, LeBron for sure.
It took you guys so long.
His defense was hype.
Joel Embiid. This is me giving Joel Embiid credit to Joel Embiid too.
LeBron definitely belongs.
Jokic in the playoffs?
No. Yeah, stop it.
I'm with you.
Thank you.
All right.
That's about 10, right?
Yeah.
Kawhi, we forgot to say Kawhi.
Oh yeah, definitely forgot to say Kawhi.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen. No, Scottie Pippen offense don't get up there.
You think Jason Tatum might be in some of these talks or?
In the future, maybe. In the future,
shout out to John Stockton too. I mean,
I'd say I might say Paul George before I'd say Jason Tatum.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Give JT some more time.
I might say Paul Pierce.
Oh yeah,
JT for sure. Actually, this is something I think JT doesn't get enough credit for. His level of effort is crazy on defense.
He plays some good defense. He just light skinned. You know, sometimes they don't give respect to light skinned dudes with pretty hair and shit like that.
I think, like, in terms of effort, most players who produce that much offense do not put like half as much effort on defense as JT does.
I mean, to be fair, it ain't that much level of offense he do. He just shooting some bullshit ass threes. So
but still, he produces a lot of offense.
He should have plenty of energy. They whole team do that shit.
All right, y'all. Right along this same pathway, we're moving on to another topic from your guy, Bossman. But Bossman said Hakeem versus Kevin Garnett defensively. Who y'all got?
Hakeem.
What the fuck? Hakeem. Why would that even be a question?
Yeah, I'm like KG's
Defensively, offensively, it don't matter what the hell you do.
I'm like KG's biggest supporter. I ain't gonna be able to get him over Hakeem.
What's the gap between them?
Shot blocking.
Large.
I want to say KG so bad I can't find an
Nah.
argument.
It's not easy.
Hey, you
I'm
can't
just-
find an
I'm
better on
argument.
the perimeter, though.
That's
You
one of
wouldn't
my
find an
favorite-
argument,
That's one of
period.
my favorite players. I can't even convince myself.
Hakeem might have been in this era. What do y'all think Hakeem perimeter defense would be? I think Hakeem might be fucking incredible on the perimeter.
What years? What years? What years?
Not the
Yeah, like
91.
88 to like 93 ish. Like
So,
that
talking about early 90s, he'll probably be
I would say early 90s.
younger Hakeem.
Amazing.
Younger Hakeem.
Yeah, obviously not the old Toronto Raptors Hakeem, but
Oh,
yeah, not that one for sure.
But I'm saying like even like the back-to-back years, like you think.
Yeah, 95 Hakeem. I'm not moved.
Not moved is kind of crazy.
I'm not moved. I've been said that defense doesn't move me to the same way it moves other people. But he's still better. He a better defender than KG though. But to Amir's point earlier, KG in today's game might be a better defender.
Maybe.
KG
I
can
don't
slide
think
with
so.
us
Though.
today.
I don't think so. But it may be.
I don't think so either though.
So
Yeah, I probably
KG
would've bet.
in Boston, we all remember him anchoring that incredible defense, right?
Yes, I
but
remember KG.
how great
It wasn't
was
even
his
KD's best
how
defense
great was
either,
his
though.
defense in Minnesota?
Still,
Transformative.
yeah, still,
Transcendent.
yeah,
Whatever
still
word you
great.
use.
I don't think Boston was his best showing on defense. I don't think so.
It was the best defensive personnel he had. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't think
and
it
Tom
was his
Thibodeau
best.
is an assistant.
Yeah, I don't think Boston KG was the best defensive version. Unless we're just talking 08, but I mean,
I feel like it was maybe the more technical version, just because like Mars said, if he had the best personnel, so he could primarily focus on doing his exact job to the T. And I feel like obviously if anybody could do that and not have to cover for everybody ass and shit like that, you would look amazing, you would look good, you would look dominant. But the shit KG had to do in Minnesota, you really talking about like versatility. Like you doing every damn thing. You covering for garbage ass power forwards and guards that don't play defense either. So
yeah. His lateral
that's why I
quickness
think
was crazy. Too. His lateral quickness was crazy in Minnesota.
yeah.
I think KG for sure got the and I'm surprised that you guys aren't. I can't say I'm surprised that you guys aren't taking KG over Hakeem. I'm just surprised it's not more of a conversation the way you guys value versatility.
I
I've heard you
don't
guys
value
argue with
versatility
me
that much.
tooth and nail over versatility for certain guys.
I don't value
And-
versatility that much.
But
I value impact.
But
so.
okay, fair enough. But I'm just saying KG's more versatile as a defender than Hakeem. He can guard. He guards ones better. He guards twos better. Guards threes better. Now 4 and 5s, we can give that to Hakeem.
I mean, Ron,
But
I see
KG
your
was
point.
actively guarding threes when he played for Minnesota.
I see your point, but there's a reason there are 5 players on the court, and I think it's a team sport. So if you do, I mean, your job knowing there are other 4 players, I think that's better than being a 7 out of 10 and like defending 3 positions, and especially because Hakeem played in an era like there was no help defense back then. So
Well, he was playing a hell of a lot of defense. So.
For sure. He was cheap.
Yeah, but
like
it wasn't
I don't know how he managed to do that.
it wasn't even legal.
Well, then I guess I'm not praising Hakeem. Playing
You gotta be a little dirty, be great. That's all it is.
Nah, not moved. KG better. He played legal defense.
Is Rudy Gobert still a better defender than J-Dub or Amin right now? I'm just curious.
Today?
Yeah, I just want to see that.
It's different. It's too many. It's too many. You know, different.
I'm
like,
not as
obviously,
high on. I feel like
Rudy
the
Gobert
immense-
obviously
the
can't do
immense
shit on the
defense stuff
perimeter.
is kinda like-
Y'all be
Like,
hyping
obviously,
J-Dub
Rudy can't
defense,
get-
bro.
But
I think it's
Whose
fair.
defense is not hyped in your opinion? Ox?
Regular season. I got.
Oh,
you need
Amin's
Rudy
not
Gobert
hype.
in the paint is
Russo's
incredible,
not
though.
hype. Dort's not hype. J-Mac's not hype.
You think Jaden McDaniels is a better defender than Jada?
I do.
Yes, I do. Herb Jones not hype. Keon Ellis not hype.
Nathan Daniels.
Oh, you used to be hating on Keon.
I never had it on Keon. I just thought there was other players I wanted to play over him. That's all.
I never hated on
Dyson
Keon.
Daniels
I
shit not hype
like
either.
Davion more than Keon. That's not hating though. Oh, Davion's not hype.
Because I remember I was praying
Scotty
for
Barnes
Keon's
not hype.
defense, and you was like,
I mean, OG Anunoby not hype.
You just glossing over
geez,
Scotty
okay.
Barnes like he didn't just
Jaden
So I'm
Dyson
asking,
Daniels.
top 3 defense after the
is
All-Star
Rudy
break.
Gobert better than a man and
Respect.
J-Dub right now on defense?
Now Scotty Barnes' defense is like that though, for sure. I saw a video of Scotty the other day on the defensive end. He be sliding this shit for sure.
Hey, yo,
That's
somebody,
really-
I
that's
said he
really
was
what
better
he
than
is.
Giannis on defense this year. I'm the bad guy.
yo, somebody's mic up here is ridiculous. So we're gonna have to do a mic check. This is the first time we've actually had to do this live on the panel. Everybody's gonna talk, and we're gonna figure out who
That's
it is.
not the issue.
Big eyes.
Is it a
No,
specific word that you want to say?
I went back
Yeah,
and listened
yeah,
to
yeah.
it. It's everybody's mic. So somebody's mic is so loud that the stream has adjusted the volume to clip out. You understand?
So whose mic is it? That's what we're trying to figure out. How do we figure
Do
that
a
out?
process of elimination, take 2 people off, and see if the problem goes away.
Dang, Penn, I was gonna go around the room. Everybody was gonna have to say the key word, but I guess you guys would be spared
No,
from
hold
what I
on,
was
hold
gonna have you
on.
guys say.
You got the info or what?
This is the problem with doing a live show. You got to address technical difficulties on the air.
Hold on, what?
Somebody said it's
He's
YouTube.
listening.
Damn, Ox said hold on just to not say nothing.
He's listening. He's holding on.
No,
like,
I went
he's
back and
listening.
listened to 5 minutes. It's clipping like crazy.
All right, hey, Chad, is it clipping?
Yeah, they're telling you it's clipping.
Yeah, no, they saying it in chat is everybody.
All right, well, we're just gonna remove people one by one. I'm gonna start with the people that I dislike the most, and then I'm gonna go with the people that I like the most. We good? Chat, how we sound?
How does it sound? Damn, why it might be me or real talk? God damn.
It's good?
It could.
Damn. Hey, well, that was easy, y'all.
Y'all be trolling too much, man. We trying to figure this out.
I don't know. Yeah, for real. Like we really are trying to. Actually,
No, but
yeah,
it's
good.
fixed. Then what do you want us to do? Yeah.
Yo,
well, we gotta see if
everybody gotta talk though.
Amir gotta say something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let
Amir say something.
Yeah, hello.
Hello is
Hi.
crazy.
I mean,
Hello from the other
that
side.
is why
It's slightly there. It's me. All right.
Oh, we got no host now.
Say it again,
But we-
Amir. Say hello.
We got no host, but we ain't got
Hello.
no problems.
It's
We got
me.
99 problems, but audio ain't one, so that's cool.
Hey, Amir, say it one more time. Say hello.
nah,
It's me.
it's the
Boy, you can't. Yeah,
Where's
you
Michael
in the-
Rappaport
you
now?
in the
Adele?
Dale,
What are you
kinda-
doing,
in the
bro?
Dale kind of fake a little bit, little Dale.
Bro, he does not look like Adele, man.
God, that shit.
Can't
He
say
does not look like
anything.
Adele, bro.
Him
I'd
and
rather
Adele-
look like
him
Adele
and
than
Adele
Mike.
good
What the fuck?
cousins.
That's the
Jordan, say it with me.
crazy,
All
bro.
white people kind of look alike, right? A little bit.
Hey, y'all know what's
It's
funny?
another
I
demographic
heard
of people that look
He
exactly
not,
like
he not
that.
even white, but like whatever. You know?
I heard
I
Cap.
don't want to
Hoop
say
this
it, but I'm
morning.
more African than everyone here technically. So
Have
I
y'all
mean, that's true. You do live in Africa.
have y'all seen
born and raised.
Captown Hoops?
What's Cap Down?
I seen him say that he was looking for Chill today, and Chill ducked the fade.
Bro, I was on Chill stream this morning. Bruh. Captown Hoops came on Chill stream. Hey, if there's a rewind, I suggest you fast forward to that part. Get that good. Hey,
Chill stream
Good
don't got no
look.
rewind. Chill stream
good
don't got
look.
no
It
rewind.
don't, bruh.
Nah, you can't
Captown
rewind
Hoops.
Did Chill duck the fade?
Captown
That's all I
Hoops
care about.
popped up on Chill stream and he got him on the stage. And he was calling Chill Young Bull and all that good shit, bro. It was crazy. Yeah, hey.
What did Chill say?
I wish it was a replay on that, bro.
Chill ducked the fade. That's what happened.
No,
He in the
hey,
chat.
Chill don't be ducking no smoke, though. I will say that. Chill needs some mods, though. Good God, he needs some mods over there. Good.
You need some what?
They saying the audio is cooked again. The moment you brought people back, the audio went cooked again. So I guess it's one of you guys.
Well,
Hey, if you screen recorded it, limited, send it to me on Twitter. I
I've been
want to
trying
see
to tell
it.
y'all for like 6 months. You're the problem. Now you don't listen to me. Okay.
I think it's been cooked for a long time, like since the start of.
Who the fuck
It
is
has
this?
been. But I mean,
I was watching when I was watching from the outside. It was cooked, but I didn't
people
think it
willing
was
to
one.
give us the last hour off. I'll accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
shit.
I don't know. I thought it was on my side. I restarted.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah,
trying
we already did a show that was 4 hours this week, so you know we've done our allotted 15 hours.
Yo, but
So-
we did get out on time yesterday, like on the dot. We got
You're
out on
welcome.
time.
Yeah, but we
You're
did a
welcome.
show that was an hour too long, so an hour too short. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, Penn, I want you to go ahead and tell the world that you take that back. I'm not the worst host ever on PC.
Pen, you said that about Big Ox?
Yeah, I was
did.
crazy. He was up here bullying me for a whole 3 hours, and then told everybody I'm the worst host that was ever on.
I bullied you.
If y'all didn't hear me on playback last night, I'm taking the oath. I will no longer be arguing with people in the chat or comments that chat sitting on their stomach. I mean, laying on their stomach with their tighty whities on and their cheeks hanging out. Type it in the chat.
Jordan, you said
crazy.
that
Crazy.
yesterday on playback, and then continue to argue with them.
I did. You're right. I did. So I take that back. Fuck it.
That's
Maybe I
bad
will be
habits,
arguing.
though.
With you.
That's
But if
bad
I know
habits.
if I know you laying down on your stomach underneath the covers with your tighty whities on, and you trying to argue with me, I'm done. You got your cheeks hanging out, brother. I ain't with you. You're on your own.
A hell of a
Your panties are
description.
showing.
Yeah, because you know what I'm talking about, real talk.
No, I do not know what you're talking about. I don't visualize others in underwear.
I'm just saying. I just ain't gonna be able to argue with you if your cheeks hanging out. You're grown.
I'm not gonna argue with you
gang,
though.
man.
Now, yeah, if I hear
Gang,
you
man.
though, if I hear you, I'm not finna argue with you. Jeremiah Smith, I promise you, I'll never argue with you, my boy. Scott, whatever your name is.
What's wrong? What's wrong with Jeremiah Smith?
There's nothing wrong with him.
No, real talk, ducking the fade for sure.
Yeah, I'm ducking the fade.
He's come up against some
I'm ducking
opponents
the
like
fade.
Jeremiah once upon a time.
Hey, Bars, I said, what Jeremiah sound like? Real talk said somebody I won't go back and forth with.
Yeah, real talk has experience in that domain, and it didn't go well for him. So you know,
Real talk sound like Boosie and Kanye. Real talk sound like Boosie and Kanye. Boosie said he ain't going back with Kanye no more. He said you're a professional.
All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get back into these super chats. Let's make it happen. If you are watching the video, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to become a Hall of Famer like my dog, Grillionaire the GOAT. All right, here we go, yo.
I'm happy to see you got your lights turned on in there, man.
Man, look, now you making it sound like I just couldn't get my lights on, man. Chill out.
Oh, no, I don't mean it like that. I ain't
That's
like
crazy. Because you gotta think like the Twitter users probably think of themselves, man, he had no lights. It's crazy.
But y'all got to remember when you and Vail was up here, how y'all was killing the stereotype. Vail had his smoke alarm in the back beeping.
That's crazy, Vail.
I'm like,
Vail,
bro,
I can't believe you did that.
I'm like, Pin up here with this, man. You making us look bad, man.
I can't believe you did that. Vail, I'm disappointed in you, Vail. I didn't know you had the smoke alarm going off.
That motherfucker was big.
Grill, I forgot you the one usually.
What do I got to do with this?
You know what I mean, Pin? Because y'all, you know what
I'm saying. Pin say no, I don't.
All right, y'all. The next super chat.
Smoke alarms.
The next super chat is from Yaya.
Is that a stereotype?
Yaya said Peak Dame versus Peak Kyrie. Who y'all rocking with?
Peak Kyrie, come on, man. Peak Kyrie is over a lot of people, by the way.
1 season, like 3 season peak.
Up to you. Interpret how you want.
Give me Dame.
If we're doing 1 season peak, I don't think a lot of players has peaked offensively as high as Dame, but I'm saying Kyrie comes to like 3-4 seasons.
What Kyrie be doing with 50, 40, 90, averaging 27 and shit like that?
Dame, that 2023 season was
Dame averaged 30.
that
Did he shoot 50, 40, 90?
one of the best.
Nah, he shot like 46, 38, 90. Something like that.
See, it ain't the same shit.
Yeah, but that guy shot
how these
like
efficiency
12 threes a
combos
game.
go.
Yeah, shit. I mean, I hope he ain't shooting 50% if he's shooting 12 threes a game.
You know how these efficiency combos go. Come on now.
He was,
He was
like
46, 37, 91.
91.
Yeah, he was 46, 37, 91.
I feel like I
shooting
answer
11
this
threes,
question once a week, but
And you say Kyrie every time, right?
yeah, it's Kyrie, absolutely.
Hey, Ron, you can turn everybody audio down.
Absolutely is nuts. I think
Nah,
Damian Lillard was
nah.
definitely in conversation for the second best point guard in the league behind Steph Curry for a very long time. It was between him and Russ.
Some people were saying he
And-
was number one.
For sure. And some people just
What,
was
that
like,
one
well,
year
if Dame had the
play?
same system as Steph, he'd be doing the same thing as Steph. So I think Dame gets criminally underrated here.
Yeah, but
The
they're
year
wrong.
before he went to Milwaukee. Oh, well, I mean, that's your opinion, man.
he
that's like-
doesn't play like Steph. Yeah,
That is your opinion.
That's
Different-
also
different play
an
style.
opinion.
Yeah,
Okay,
he doesn't
cool.
play like
The
Steph.
Pain or
He's got a
is that-
system
Do they
that
play
lets
the
him play
same
like
thing?
Steph.
Ben, do they play the same?
No, but I mean,
Okay, so-
but could they
Continue,
play?
continue,
Could they
continue.
play similar
disagree,
style?
just disagree sometimes.
Did Steph play that way in 2013?
In 2013?
You saying?
And then he got
With
put in a
Mark
system,
Jackson?
and then he started
No,
playing like
didn't.
that, right?
But he was still more off
So
ball
could
than Dame.
Dame,
even
so
then,
could
though, I ain't
Dame
gonna
not
lie.
have been put in a system and
He
played like
was
that?
still more off ball than Dame even then.
Yeah, because Dame was being used as an on-ball player.
Doesn't mean Dame couldn't have been used.
But you tried to use the example for this is when Steph was on ball. I'm saying he's still more off ball. He's a better off ball.
Steph Curry,
because he played more ball in college. It's still systems.
Steph Curry didn't play this way at Davidson. Like we had this entire conversation about Draymond Green playing a different style of basketball. Players play different.
Playing on ball and off ball is because of systems. That's my point.
It's also because of personnel.
You understand coaching lends to how people play.
It's also because
MJ was playing on ball before the triangle happened, and then all of a
What
sudden,
I'm saying is they're inherent. I'm saying whatever system they're in, because we've seen Curry grow up in his basketball career. We've seen Dame grow up in his basketball career.
Yes.
Curry, to me, no matter where he's at, is going to be a more off-ball player than Dame because that's a part of his basketball DNA. That's how he's grown up playing basketball.
True.
So that's all I'm saying.
But Dame could play off ball.
I'm not saying Dame can't do it. I'm just saying I think anywhere,
we agree.
Steph is going to be more off-ball than Dame.
Okay, I agree with that.
All right, everybody. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna remove everybody, and y'all let me know right now. Is my mic trash? I'm talking. Am I good, chat? And I'm gonna bring everybody up one by one, and we're just gonna go from there. Am I good? Am I good? Somebody? Anybody? It's good? That's crazy, Mike. Mad at me because Chill cooked you. But anyways, all right, it's good. All right, we're gonna go one by one. It's good, Ox.
What, you want me to talk now?
Yeah. We're just gonna talk about we're just gonna jump to the next super chat and we'll go from there. The next super chat is from John Park. John Park said, "Hey guys, who's the best player to never get a ring?"
The best player to never get a ring. See, you pull up Mars as soon as I'm about to say it's Karl Malone.
You can bring me back down. Yeah, you can push me back.
I mean, because that's the answer, but yeah.
All right, Mars, who you got?
Not him. Shit, Chris Paul. I don't know.
Penn, who you got?
I was listening to the stream to make sure that y'all figured this out. But who's the best player to never get a ring? Scotty Barnes, of course.
Shout out Scotty.
I hear it.
Scotty.
And you could have predicted. You could have set your clock by my answer. No, but for real, it's Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul or Charles Barkley. Those are the two guys that I got up there. I ain't giving number 32 no love up here.
Yeah, I feel that. I wish I didn't have to tell the truth.
Hey,
you don't have to.
Hey,
you really
guys,
don't have
how
to.
you doing? Is it my mic? I want to know if it's in me or not.
Yeah, it sounded good when I was just listening.
But I will say this though: the best player to never win a ring, y'all out of y'all damn mind. It's clearly Allen Iverson. It's clearly Allen Iverson. I just don't get.
You're so much higher on Allen Iverson than I am.
Yeah, way higher. Way higher.
I love Allen Iverson, but I don't.
Come on, man.
Allen
Iverson got a ring in Philly. Y'all would be.
I don't even think twice
between
right now. Who's better between Chris Paul and Allen Iverson. Like, my mind doesn't even like
peak for peak. It's really hard for me to get Allen Iverson over Charles Barkley, yo.
Penn, you would have braids right now if Allen Iverson won a ring.
What?
You would have braids right now if Allen Iverson won a ring with Philly. You would be tatted up from the neck down, wearing your sleeves with braids.
Were you bald headed when MJ was winning rings, Penn?
No,
he went bald before.
No. Wait, hold on. Who went bald? MJ?
You. Yeah, when you.
I'm not bald.
No, I'm saying when he won a ring, did you go bald?
I was a child.
Babies can be bald headed too.
Yeah, children can be
some bald headed little niggas before.
I was born before MJ won his first ring. So shout outs to me for being old. No, I've never been bald in my life. So no, I didn't shave my head because MJ won it. The closest, the only player that I actually tried to pattern myself after in any sort of way, fashion or otherwise, was Allen Iverson. Believe it or not, that's the funny part.
That's
I did wear a sleeve because of him. I considered getting cornrows at one point because of him. I had that consideration, and I got halfway through the cornrows, and people told me I looked damn ridiculous.
Was you gonna go through the Jamaican shops to go get it done?
No, I had a friend. I had a friend who could do it.
What kind?
All right, the next super chat. Real talk. I need you to chime in next. He said, "I don't know who the f I was watching that night. Kobe Bryant or Paige Buckets. What a game."
Beckers.
You
know, Paige is the one. You know what I'm saying? Is it me?
That's it for a second. Never mind.
I think it's when everyone talks over each other it happens, but I might be wrong.
No.
All right, on 3, everybody start talking.
No,
1, 2, 3.
It's not.
I forget what Mars. I thought we was gonna talk the same.
Scotty Barnes is trash.
You just was
Kings
eager
never
to
be
talk.
good.
You was just eager to talk.
I gotta disrespect Mars, but we all talk the same, so he can say what?
All right, they saying we
I
good.
know.
All right, but
Damn, it was my guy, Dale Rappaport.
How'd you feel about that?
Paige is a really good player though, for real. Can pass, can play, make, score the ball. Penn, I'm really not trying to do this with you, bro. You mad because I got the clip off on your dumb ass yesterday or whatever?
You get no clip off.
Now you've been.
Oh, that was definitely a clip. I was
laughing in the clip. You're funny as hell.
Fine.
I'm not mad at you.
Fine.
I ain't mad at you.
You've been trying to get
I ain't
the clip
mad
off
at
all
you.
episode. Now, if I give you a clip, it ain't gonna be one you want. But so I'm just saying. Now,
what kind of clip
we
you talking about, man?
What are you talking about?
Relax. It's not that serious. It's basketball. It's not that serious.
Hey! I was just reminded. I was gonna say. I have to go and ask Penn. Yo, Penn, why you so much lower on Luka these days?
Why am I so what now?
Why are you so much lower on Luka?
Lower on Luka?
Yeah.
I actually respect Luka like hell, bro. But I'm not gonna act like you could take SGA, who's a great defender, out of OKC and just replace Luka with him, and it's nothing gonna change, or they're not gonna be great. Like they're just still gonna be great. It's not easy to plug them. They're completely different players. They play very different style of basketball, and also I've always believed that your best player sets the marching orders for your organization. Now everybody want to go be like, oh well, in 2022 the Mavs were a top 6 defense. The 2024 playoffs, you be selective with that shit. Go look at Luke's entire career. Not a great defender by any means. So it's reality. Look, I think Luke could win MVP this year. I'm gonna be real. I think he could go out and win MVP. I think he probably will win MVP because he's in shape, and he'd probably be much better defensively this year. But don't act like you could just replace what SGA does defensively with Luka Doncic and not lose a lot of beats.
Has Luka been a part of good defenses before?
I said they wouldn't be great anymore, real talk.
And then you fought that. That was flagrantly incorrect.
No, I didn't say they. I didn't say they'd be
I don't think you.
I didn't say they'd be average. I said they wouldn't be great.
Then what that means is that you don't understand how good that team is defensively without Shea, individually.
That's what that means. How good they are.
No. It's not that. It's the fact that you don't understand the value of a Chet and an iHeart.
Missed half the season. Missed half the season.
I'm not saying the season. I'm saying their talent in general. I'm saying their talent in general.
So in a hypothetical season where everybody plays 82 games, yeah, sure, maybe. Okay, but that's not what I was saying. I'm sorry, real. I was based in real life.
It's all-time defensive personnel.
Oh Lord. Okay, look, they were an all-time defense, and their best defender, in my opinion, missed half the season. That's a great defense. Okay.
Yes, it is a great defense.
The 5th best defense in the league last year after the All-Star break was the Raptors. They were not a great defense. I don't think being top 5 makes you great. Okay. Just like I don't think, can we be real about what we're talking about? The separator between the best defense this year and the 2nd best defense was larger than the 2nd best defense and the 8th best defense. There was a clear separation in where OKC was, and that's why we call them great. Acting like Luka could just step in for Shea, especially because I wasn't talking about hypothetical. I was talking about the season we just had. If you had Luka on this team in place of Shea, one, I think your star player being less oriented defensively hurts. Secondly, and this is very important, real talk, this ain't 2K, this ain't your little simulations, this is real life. And in real life, when you blitz the way that you do with OKC, everyone got to be connected. You can't have weak links. The way you're talking about Luka, you're acting like he's got some
damn near everybody else in the league.
That is a fundamental misunderstanding of how
you don't know what you're looking at.
Okay, why do they help?
I don't know what to tell you. They have some of the most gap help in the league.
Real talk. I'm here to help you realize that talking loud does not make you right.
I don't need you to help me do nothing.
It's free. It's free advice. Take it or leave it.
I don't want no advice from you.
My God.
I don't.
Good.
Make your point. Go ahead.
My point is simple. They help. You're saying they help more than anybody in the league. Why? Because they blitz. They blitz like crazy. They play passing lanes. There's the most aggressive style of defense I've seen in my lifetime. It's up there. So when you want to play that way, what you do is you create selectively, and I'm saying like by design, you're creating holes. Playing putting two on the ball opens up gaps elsewhere. Those gaps have to be recovered to. Luka is not fast enough, long enough, athletic enough to do what Shea does. Frankly, when the OKC Thunder play Isaiah Joe, who is still, in my opinion, a better defender than Luka on most nights, at least in terms of his role and scheme, I think that they are worse. That's why they don't play him that much.
Do you know their defensive rating when Isaiah Joe's on the court?
No, I don't. Please inform me.
What is it, Mars?
Oh, damn. Put me on.
Is Mars
Yeah, Mars, what is
it? Could have told me.
Just watch Luka play basketball and you realize he's not positionally that versatile. He's not a guy who you can stick on a quick guard.
Nobody is making that argument. I don't think you understand.
They have a 107 when Isaiah Joe's on the court. 107.
Oh, would that still would have been number one in the league?
I believe so.
Okay. Anyway, so what I'm saying is you don't understand.
It's a 4%. It's a 4-point drop off.
Brother, I just let you talk for 3 minutes uninterrupted.
You didn't let me do shit.
Yeah. Oh my, you're right. Actually, you're right. I'm not. You're right. I agree. So what I'm saying is that I don't even really have to make an argument because during your whole argument, you make my argument.
Is that
the whole time you say, hold on, whoa.
Send me the link, Jordan. Send me the link.
The whole time you were talking, what you did was explain how
man
have a worse defender on the team, and they would still have the gap enough to still be an elite defense, which was my point the entirety of the time. The fact that you said that there was a bigger gap between 1 and 2 than 3 and 8 is making my point yet again. The fact that you don't acknowledge.
How you gonna tell him what his point was?
In 24. In 24,
you got main character syndrome. Show fall
in
back.
24, when Dallas gave him defensive personnel, they were a top 3 defense in the league for the remainder of the year. So again, what I'm saying is you clearly don't value the all-time defensive personnel on Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh my God. Okay.
Clearly.
Let me try to say this. Let me try to say this respectfully. The way OKC plays defense is different than the way every other team plays defense. No team plays like them. And the teams that try to play, no, man. The teams that try to play like them
they do.
are the worst defenses in the league. You're not understanding what you're saying.
What the hell?
You can't.
You grunt because of a fact.
God,
I don't understand what you're doing.
Okay, that's cool. You know what? There's some conversations that just cannot be had because enough information is not shared by both parties.
I agree with you, and I'm gonna step in and I'm gonna move us on to the next conversation because regardless of how much you try to teach real talk ball, it's not gonna get through that thick Rockets hat. So it's all good. We'll move on to the next.
I will say, Captown Hoops, boy, you turned that shit up on Chill at the end. I didn't see that coming.
Speaking of Captown Hoops, Captown Hoops said, "Ron, fix that barnacle beard."
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, but my boy Captown was giving off information. He said he gonna average 20. He gonna average 20. Chill say, well, who gonna do the facilitating? He said, well, what would be your bum ass? You get your old ass off the bench. He said, you get your ass off the bench.
Hey, bro, that shit was funny, bro.
Chill like, he said, I was way better than you. Bro, why y'all be messing with Chill, dude?
Druid Trading said, I adjusted for error, adjusted for pace, no matter what. 2023 playoff Jokic is greater than any Shaq playoff. And 2025 regular season Jokic is greater than any Shaq regular season.
Did you adjust for your eyes?
Great. Way to adjust. Let's next, please.
I think that's probably the most valuable thing to do.
There you go. I'm gonna go to a comment from our YouTube post, and it's actually 2 comments from Trim Duncan. The first comment is 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 30 seconds. On what episode was this? He didn't put the episode. Oh, on Player's Choice episode 535. 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 30 seconds. Jordan says he's willing to guarantee the Mavericks don't get the #1 pick in the draft. Please bring this up to him. He always want to pop that shit. He always wants to pop that good shit when he gets something right. Y'all can't let him off the hook when he's dead ass wrong.
Hey, I was wrong for sure. The black trucks pulled up and gave the Mavericks that fucking pick. Ain't no way you got a 0.9 chance of getting the pick and then you fucking get the one pick. Come on, man. We know what
Jordan,
They
go
didn't have
victory
a
lap. You see
0.9.
Dennis Schroeder?
Yeah, you
Go victory
right.
lap.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
there you go.
Wait a minute.
There you
Wait
go,
a
there
minute.
you go.
I forgot, Mars. I'm glad you reminded
Hold on.
me.
Whoa.
Man.
What
I got
happened?
you, man. I got you,
He
man.
better than Derek White.
Talk about it.
You
Talk
see
about
Derek?
it.
You see Dennis Schroeder? Stop
What he
playing.
do? I really
Game
didn't see
winner.
it.
I'm
Game
assuming
winner had
Germany.
like 25, something like that. He was hooping.
When against who?
But
Carrying Germany
either,
right
either,
now. Carrying Germany.
but real, he
Mars,
does.
don't
been
Dennis
kill
carrying
him.
always gets down in the international
in the
play. He
Euro
always does. But
Wasn't he
for
MVP?
him to say that the only reason he's not gonna get as much love as Dirk is because he black as hell is just ridiculous, bro.
Yeah,
It's
that's probably.
ridiculous.
He cooking. He's cooking.
I ain't gonna lie, he really is
But
German.
They
what-
world
but-
champions. They
hold on, though.
world champions. Give him that
Yeah,
love.
He really
I
is
understand
German,
that.
and he got a German last name, so it might be
I
that.
understand that, but that's not it. You being black as 2 a.m. has nothing to do with the fact that you're not close to half the player Dirk Nowitzki was.
I
okay?
think he's just
You
talking
got-
about with
you
Germany.
got-
I think he's just talking about on a German team. I think he's talking about
It
that.
don't matter. It don't matter.
Dirk, I don't
you're
even
not
know if
gonna
Dirk
get,
even played for them.
They can show you love, but you're never gonna get the love Dirk got because you're nowhere close to Dirk Nowitzki. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of what color you are, Dennis, you're never gonna get that love, bro. You gotta let it go.
But
He should get more love.
What?
He should get more.
What time in the day and night is he?
He about. I mean, he black as hell. He about 245, bro. He about 245.
Damn, Dennis.
But it wouldn't matter though. It wouldn't matter if he was white as my walls, bro. He wouldn't get the love that Dirk Nowitzki get because
Would he
he's
get
not as
more
good
love
as
though?
Dirk Nowitzki.
FIBA MVP.
For sure,
not
he
gonna
would
get
get
the
more
love.
He would get
Sure, he
more
would get more
love though.
love.
I
For
think
sure,
that's
he
his
would.
point. I think
He
I don't
would.
He
think
wouldn't
he's
get more love because he's not as good as Dirk.
No, he's saying
no.
if he was
More
white, he would get
love
more
than
More
love.
love
gets.
than he currently gets.
Yeah,
More
if
love
he
than
was
he
But
white,
it
for
would,
sure.
okay, well say that. Keep Dirk out of it.
He would
Say-
be a
say, look,
starting
say
point
if I was-
guard on
say if
any
I was
team.
white, say if I was white, I'd get more love than I'd get if I wasn't black as 245.
But you know what?
Don't say I would get as much love as Dirk if I was white, because you wouldn't.
Could get more love than that.
Well, Germany is a very white country, right?
He got a
Yeah, and
damn
he's
German
not.
last
He's,
name too, boy.
that's not-
Schroeder. is crazy.
you're missing the point. You're
Or
missing the
Schroeder,
point.
whatever.
No,
the
I
fuck
get
he
his
was.
point. I don't think he's saying I'm better than Dirk. I think what he's saying is, yeah, Dirk
Well,
was the
why-
face of
why
German
bring Dirk
basketball,
into it?
and they celebrated it. And now I'm the face of German basketball, and we're winning, and we're good, and I'm leading this team. But they
And
don't
they
see
won
me like
championship
that.
too.
It doesn't matter that Dirk's a way
Better
better
than
NBA
Franz
player.
too.
It
I-
does
yo,
matter. It does matter.
As a FIBA player, Ox, he's amazing.
Yeah, that's
He is amazing, but he's not Dirk.
Did Dirk
How
even
many
play
times
for
did
the
Dirk
Dirk.
play
Look,
for Germany?
And look.
I don't think Dirk played for them.
And Penn,
No, he played in
Penn,
the Olympics one time.
Penn, I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
bring Dirk into this.
Bro, if y'all saying Franz
He
is the
brought
face,
Dirk
y'all
into
crazy as hell, boy. Dennis Schroeder is
Here's
the
the thing.
face of that, boy. You
I
crazy
think, like, look, Carmelo Anthony is a better FIBA player than a lot of players who were better than him in the NBA. He was
no
celebrated.
way. It
as
wasn't a lot of
such.
players better than him in the NBA, by the way. But
Okay, there were at least five. I would argue he was a better FIBA player than D Wade. I argue D Wade
D Wade was nice as a motherfucker in that FIBA, boy. In them
all
Olympics.
time.
D-Wade led the 08 team in scoring. Let's not forget.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
Melo was
I
All
just think
time,
D-Wade might have been
I
a
got
bad
you,
example.
but D-Wade didn't
Melo,
play as long as Carmelo in
KD.
that.
Now, if
shit.
you
To
would have
me,
said Tim Duncan,
KD, Melo, that's the face of USA basketball for the most of my life. That's
Okay, got
those
you.
two
And
guys were
Bron,
like
and Bron.
LeBron up there too, Kobe up there too, but those are the guys. So it's like, okay, like if I'm exclusively focusing on America basketball, USA basketball as a FIBA thing, then I got to give those guys their flowers. I think what Dennis Schroeder is saying is Dirk led a German team. They were all right. I'm leading a German team. We winning, but they're not gonna show me the love that they were showing Dirk because Dirk's white and he looks more like the most average German people. And I heard Daniel Tice talk about this too, and you know he was kind of on the same tip because him and Schroeder came up together, and they're cool. So yeah, like that's straight from Daniel Tice. You want to listen to Dennis Schroeder say it? Daniel Tice agrees.
I mean, for sure, I get what Dennis Schroeder saying. He's not Dirk for sure though, but I get what he's saying as far as like what he's doing for Germany. He deserved way more praise for that. And if he was white, they would give him
Like
way more praise.
Shea's not Steve Nash. They were both like captains of the Canadian national team. Shea is not Steve Nash. but he's not being
Steve
denied.
Nash really Canadian or
he's South African, but he grew up.
Africa.
He grew up in Canada, and he played for Team Canada, and he was like the face of Team Canada for a long time, and he was celebrated.
Shay's
as
not
such.
Steve Nash.
He's not. He's factually Shea.
In term, no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that like if a dude like Shea carries Canada to a championship, he get his flowers the same way if Nash had done it, right?
Nah, they would celebrate Steve Nash even more. By the way, that's just life.
Honestly, I don't even believe that. I feel like the love that someone like Shea could get in Canada because he's actually from here, born here, came up here when Canada was already more established. Y'all know for sure. Jordan, when you were born, basketball not a big deal in Canada, bro. When you were born, basketball not a big deal in Canada.
For sure, it's just Steve Nash.
It's a way bigger deal today. So I think Shea would get more flowers if he delivered. Like
that's why they gave Shea. That's why they gave Steve Nash that MVP.
Steve Nash was the best player in the game.
Yeah, grow the game, brother. The game
without
you brought him up
I mean, they tried to give Vancouver a team, and that shit,
and then it backfired.
Yeah, Vancouver ain't a town for that. I ain't gonna lie. Vancouver ain't a town for that.
Yeah, Ron went through the entire Frankenstein experience yesterday.
Vancouver is a lot closer though.
Yeah, Vancouver right there.
For sure.
I'm 4 hours away from Vancouver.
It just ain't. I don't know why it's not a basketball town. I don't know why. I don't know what happened in Vancouver. Vancouver got some joints up there though. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I love the
Honestly, if Shea is not celebrated like Steve Nash in Canada, that might be a problem with Canada. Maybe Canada needs to look at itself the same way Germany got to look at itself. Like y'all treating,
I mean, here's the thing about it is, y'all know who Sammy Sosa is?
Sammy Sosa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
all right. I'll move on to the next comment.
Hell no.
Hey, shout out to Slam.
What's wrong with Sammy Sosa?
Don't even worry about it.
Lot.
If you don't know, you don't know. Shout out to Slam and Sammy. I'm gonna get on to the next comment from Trim Duncan. That one was directed towards Jordan. The next one is directed towards a certain somebody else up here. Trim Duncan said, I have a question, and y'all bear with me, this is pretty long. I have a question that comes to me from that episode where Penn was naming a bunch of players he thinks is better than Jalen Brunson. It's weird to me how people will immediately bring up defense as a reason why a player can't be better than another player. But then when it's somebody they favor, it's like, well, this player clears on offense. So they just throw the other end out of the door completely. So I want to know, what's your bar for an offensive player that will make them better than more of a two-way player that's slightly less on offense? I feel like I haven't heard anyone really explain this with consistent and strict criteria across the board. It feels like they pick and choose, and it's just a lot of bias that goes into it. LOL. I know it's a case-by-case basis, but a certain person, Penn, will say this person plays better defense as their reason, and I don't think it's always just that simple. It almost feels like a cop-out. And then you start bringing up other players to see if the logic is consistent. That's when he'll notice that the shit is shaky and start making up a new criteria on the spot.
Man, that's too long of shit to just go over. Like
it's circular and repetitive.
Not really. He's just asking, do you pick and choose when defense matters?
I know, but goddamn, just say that.
First of all, defense always matters. Always matters. My favorite players of all time are all very good defenders. If you look at my top 10 list, please point to the absolute ass defender on my top 10 list. Magic is on my top 10 list. He's the closest thing you probably get to ass defender, and I don't even think he's ass. Here's the thing. When it comes to defense, there is a player that is playable and can participate defensively. An example I would give is RJ Barrett, right? Just because I watch him a lot and I've watched him a lot throughout. He's a guy who can participate in a lineup that's a top 5 defense, but you have to do a lot to insulate him and hide him. I think Nikola Jokic is another player who can play in a top 5, top 6 defense. One, because Luka is a guy who could play in a top 5, top 6 defense. He has. And the reason for that is they do something well. Now, just because they do that something well does not mean their presence on the court doesn't limit you inherently. You got to design around your weakest link. And here's the thing. If you're 6'7", I can design a defense that could hide you a little bit. If you're 7 feet tall, I could hide you a little bit. I think you get value for that. Even though you're not earning that value by being 7 feet tall, you do get value for that. No, Nikola Jokic does not protect the rim like a great rim protector, but he's smart. He communicates. He rebounds. He boxes out. For the most part, he's dialed in and engaged on what's happening on the court. He can anticipate well. He's
up there though.
According to Swiper, his rim deterrence is up there. He's active in the passing lanes. He's got good hands. He's got good hand-eye coordination. This is all good. That doesn't mean he's better than Rudy Gobert, but it means he's giving me something defensively that can at least insulate me from having a terrible defense because he's on the court. There's certain defenders that are impossible to hide, which is to say their presence on the court is an immediate leak. Jalen Brunson is in that category of players where it's really hard to play, to have a good defense. You have to have flawless defenders around him. That limits your roster construction. That means it's harder to build around you. I look at versatility as very important defensively too, right? If you are Herb Jones, where's the mismatch for Herb Jones? Go find it. Go find it on the court. Who's a mismatch for Herb Jones? Herb Jones can switch on to guards. He can guard wings. He's an off-ball threat. He can occasionally switch down to a big and still, protect you a little bit. But just because Luka can participate doesn't mean he can do what Herb Jones can do. Luka can't cover for anybody. Luka can't recover at the rim. Luka's not always engaged in the passing lane. That's what I'm saying. So, again, Luka's a great player. I put him as top 5, even though he's not a good defender. Nikola Jokic is a great player. He's also, I think he's the best player in the league. He's also not a good defender. He's not a great defender, but these guys are good enough. The gap here is Jalen Brunson and Trae Young are a different level of awful, and they cannot be insulated as easily as those two guys. And that's the gap. I think I'm pretty consistent on this. Sorry,
Duncan, you just got cooked. Captown Hoops said, play that audio. Let the people know I get down. 3 the hard way.
Now I ain't gonna do my man chill like that. That's kind of crazy.
Well, if
but
you
did flip the script on him though. I will say that he flipped the script. I wasn't expecting that.
All right. The next super chat that I got is from Malik Stevenson. Malik said, NBA players have feelings and like to do things like us, but millions of dollars and fame make them live a very different life from regular people. Be real.
Your results are not lying to you. Your standards are not lying to you. Someone told me when I was 16 years old, what are your standards? I'm like, I don't know what my standards are. And he said, look around. That's your standards. So to me, that's how I look at it.
So this is my standards?
Bro.
I might need to drop out. God damn.
That shit too high.
But I reject, and I spent too much time talking about it in Big Fun. I just reject this notion that they're just like you, but they have millions of dollars. There's a reason they have millions of dollars. It's not always earned. Some of it is genetic. Some of it is luck. Some of it is whatever, the right place, right time, right coaching, whatever. But a lot of it is just they're special. They are special.
Oh! I'm glad we're on this point. Because we last Friday we had that talk about was it luck, what Luka Doncic and shit like that.
Oh yeah, opportunity and stuff.
Yeah. I'm glad we brought this up. I won't reveal. I told y'all in the chat who it was anyway. But anyways, so I was talking to that certain player, right? And he went on to tell me about what Luka said.
What certain player?
I ain't gonna say it, because it might be some other things.
A certain NBA player.
Yeah, certain NBA player though. But he was telling me some things about like when he was talking to Luka.
Mars, leave it alone.
And what Luka was saying about his opportunity. And the first thing he said was, I kind of got lucky because the guard got hurt and it was my opportunity to come up. Like, that is exactly what he said. I didn't even bring the conversation up. Well, we just started talking and he said that. And I said, you know what's crazy? We just talked about that. And he was like, pretty much Luka was kind of like, it's a, it was just one of them things that just came about, where it just, he got hurt. It was my time to go, and I was ready for it. He said this shit changed his whole life, like in a matter of really a year. It just changed his whole entire life in 1 year just because he got that opportunity. And
Jordan, he was cooking on that shooting guard segment.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, and by the way, it's a whole lot of pro players. When you say Donovan Mitchell is better than Anthony Edwards, that'll say it's no way. That's what they said. It's no way people think like that. That's all I'm saying. I said the same shit. But, when I said, it is what it is. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. And, by the way, who do y'all think Luka's favorite player was growing up?
Allen Iverson.
Nope.
Kobe Bryant.
That's Porzingis, by the way, Mars.
But LeBron.
Well, they were the same.
Nope.
It wasn't LeBron or Kobe. Dirk.
It was a European player. Oh.
It was?
Manolis.
No.
It was Billy.
Derrick Rose. Could y'all believe that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a motherfucker.
Derrick Rose was nasty when you.
I mean, but just because somebody's your favorite player don't mean like, you know.
How old was Luka when Derrick Rose won MVP? That makes sense. Yeah.
12.
That adds up.
Yeah, but still though, usually somebody your favorite player, you kind of incorporate something from.
What day was it when he said this?
He's
was
creative.
Derrick Rose in his presence? Was it Derrick Rose Day? When he say this?
No.
Derrick Rose ain't ridiculous though. If you,
but I've definitely heard that he said like LeBron was his favorite player.
I've heard him glaze Iverson. So
yeah, but
maybe he's just a glaze.
I mean, a lot of people's favorite player is Paul George. So you know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose being our favorite player ain't no big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has different favorite players. I've never.
It was cool though. We talked about that because we had just talked about that on the panel about the opportunity shit, and that's exactly what he said. Like that shit just happened, boom, and he turned into Luka Doncic. And then later on down the line, he turned into Luka Fluka Doncic. So shit happened. Now you gonna turn back into comeback
Luka.
Now you gonna turn back into Sluka Doncic.
Hey, we finna see Buddy Love Luka Ox. All right.
Hey, Penn, I wish you was on playback. I was gonna say this wrong. Penn, I wish you was on playback yesterday so we can get to the bottom line of what happened with Luka dad and Paige dad. We ain't get to the bottom line about that shit with Luka dad and Paige. No, and Vlade Divac.
A lot of that shit is speculation, bro. If Marvin Bagley wasn't the best player in college that year, we would have drafted Luka, bro. Like all that shit we trying to talk about.
There's a lot of cultural understanding in Serbia that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and I think that's pretty dominant everywhere. Like people have that idea that you're gonna be like your dad, and Luka's dad was a hell of a basketball player, man. But
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's 6'7". He gets the basketball shit from his dad, and he gets his celebrity from his mom, who is a model in Slovenia. So yeah, his dad's Serbian. Just a heads up, like his dad's a Serb.
His mom Serbian too?
No, she's Slovenian. She's a Slovenian model. His dad is a Serb who was born in Slovenia. So people are gonna get mad at me for saying he's Serbian, but he is Serbian, like ethnically Serbian.
Yeah, he's both.
Yeah, he's a Serb who was born in Slovenia, whatever. So, anyways, the point is that
none of them Yugoslavian.
Well, but that's the point though. In Yugoslavia, like there was a part of Bosnia that was like primarily all Serbs. So that person is Bosnian now. I mean, sure, whatever you want to call it. So the point is that maybe at that time, Vlade had a disfavorable opinion of Luka's dad and assumed that, hey, if this is the guy who raised him, I don't want him in my organization. And you know, if that's actually true, and I know someone who covered the Kings who said that's not true, that never happened. But once Luka becomes great, everyone's going to start lying about what was the real reason. You know what I mean? Like I want to go to the day of the draft, get Vlade on the fucking phone and be like, what are you doing right now? What's your
for instance, Penn, if in De'Aaron Fox's draft, right? Mm-hmm. If we would have drafted Bam Adebayo instead of De'Aaron Fox, right? And so we had Bam there, and then come Luka draft. If we got Bam instead of De'Aaron Fox, then we're gonna draft Luka. You know what I'm saying? If Marvin Bagley isn't the best player in college, then we obviously draft Luka. You know what I'm saying? Basketball reasons are the reason. Now I know a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, well, Luka's better than De'Aaron." Okay, that's fine. If that's how you feel, that's fine. But we still already have a really good point guard.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And Marvin Bagley was the best the best down low player in college. So it makes sense. In hindsight, it's like, okay, well, shit, we dropped the ball that time. But at the day of the draft, that was, you know what I'm saying? That was it.
I get what you know. Atlanta traded that shit too, though. So they're not the only one.
I think it's fair to say that there were some concerns about how Luka's game would translate from Europe, even though he was like this really young player who just won EuroLeague MVP. Please remember, Phoenix had a coach that coached him, and they passed on him too.
It was Igor, right?
Yeah.
Igor.
Yeah, he got fired soon after, but nevertheless, and he was a Serb. He was the NBA's first Serbian coach, and he
should have been fired. By the way,
he should never even got another job after that too. By the way,
so the point here is the two teams that passed on him would have people in charge or people within the front office and the coach and general manager position who were Serbian, who knew him since he was 12. Anytime a kid as good as Luka comes up in Yugoslavia, ex-Yugoslavian countries, everybody in the ball community knows about him by the time he's 13, 12, 13. You start watching him. He goes through the youth ranks, whatever. So they knew who he was. It wasn't a matter of under scouting. This would be like Masai Ujiri passing up on freaking Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? It's like, how are you the one to miss this? Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, there's some legitimate concerns. And if it didn't work out, people would be like, oh, see, I told you he was fat and slow, right? I think the problem with the Kings logic here of like, oh, we already got De'Aaron Fox is that y'all spent the next, I think 2 of the next 3 drafts drafting Tyrese Halliburton and
with Davion Mitchell. With Davion, it was like, well, who else do we draft? You know what I'm saying? But once again, I think we learned a valuable lesson though by just, you know what I'm saying, by in draft. You know what I mean? And that's what happens. That's what happens. Sometimes you gotta bump your head to be like, man, we fucked up that time.
You playing a valuable lesson role?
Yeah, you guys had quite a few concussions.
Yeah.
but these you gotta remember too though, Mars. These weren't all the same people. You know what I'm saying? We had Petrie before that. Then we have Vladi. Then we had Monty McNair.
So does the GM need to learn his lesson, or does the person that the owner need to learn that lesson? Well, who they hiring?
It is the owner.
Well, no, you have. It doesn't matter who. That's not the point, Ron. The point is that's not the same person that's making all these drafts. You know what I'm saying? So when people say, "Oh, well, the Kings did this," yeah, it's the same franchise, but it's not the same people. Before that, it was the Maloofs. Now it's this other dude that owns the team. Now it's like it's a bunch of different people all fucking up. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all got that New Orleans curse?
On top of that, you got to remember too, like Memphis, like so if it's Memphis, the Kings, Phoenix, we all didn't draft Luka. Like they drafted Triple J instead of Luka. Why? Is it because they had John Morant?
The Maloofs
Atlanta too, though. Don't forget Atlanta too. Atlanta's in there too.
Weren't they? Ox, weren't the Maloofs good? They put together a championship roster, yo.
Like I said,
they didn't win a championship.
Like I said before, Pin, I missed the Maloofs. We need to bring that mob shit back to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to bring that gangster shit back to the NBA, and we'll run it again. You know
I'm gonna let you know. I don't fuck with your owner at all.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like
I've
him.
heard you say that.
I don't like him.
At least 100 times I've heard you say that.
Hold on, who's the owner?
Vivek Ranadive.
Oh yeah, I don't really like Cuz either.
Man, he
out
here having a good time.
Yo, I'm not kidding. Bro said on live television that he was the first person to say Black Lives Matter.
Maybe he was.
What? Someone has to be the first.
How do you know he wasn't?
Someone has to be the first. Soldier Boy the first to do everything. Why can't
How do you know he wasn't, Pin? Who was the first person?
I don't know who the first person was. I'm assuming someone in like the 1600s was the first person that said Black Lives Matter. Are you crazy?
If you know that he wasn't the
How
first.
are you taking credit for this though? It's like it's not even cool.
Hey, Pin, why do we say Peja instead of Peya?
Because it is a short form.
What is Peja short for?
Pedrag. It's a longer name, so we shorten it to Peja. Peja is it's like a pet name. Peja.
But we say Stojakovic.
It's
he's saying like Peja is his full name is this, and Peja is like a short.
His full name is spelled Predrag.
Oh, okay.
Shortened it to Peja. Peja is yeah. So
I wouldn't be able to say that shit you just spelled anyway. I really was lost when you say PR. Did you say it again?
Predrag. Predrag.
Oh, that's crazy, isn't it?
All right, y'all. I'm gonna keep it pushing in these.
I dated his cousin.
The next one is from Malik Stevenson.
Miss Tanya, boy. Miss Tanya. You goddamn pin, boy.
Malik said D-Rose clears all these guys as an unbiased Bulls fan.
Unbiased Bulls fan. I don't think I've ever met one of those.
But hold on. What guys?
Ain't no such thing
we were talking about 2017?
Yeah. Derrick Rose, 2011 D-Rose in 2017.
Predrag.
5th best point guard in the league.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's better than Chris Paul, so 4th.
I don't know why y'all were sitting there just letting Alex get off there. John Wall was better than Russell Westbrook, by the way. That was
because
John Wall was one of my favorite point guards.
Because
he had a co-signer too,
man. Ox believes things.
John Wall was one of my favorite point guards, by the way. But
I mess with John Wall too. But
that's the problem with
what's the problem? What's the problem with the?
Because I said that, so what? Ain't no big deal. We can move on.
Exactly. We don't
just
let it go.
We're not turning it into a big thing.
You're right. Russ does clear though, by the way.
And I'm not mad at you for saying that. I appreciate. I accept that.
Know what?
I respect it.
And I respect your opinion as well. Look at that.
Oh, civil disagreement.
Wow. Can we do a lot more of that?
I never thought we'd be able to do that here on the
panel. Real talk.
You said what, Jordan?
Can we do a lot more of that with Penn Real Talk?
I don't ever go. I don't take it nowhere with Penn. I'm very.
Oh yeah.
There's
Okay.
the guy
So
that got a
I ain't see
crazy
the
clip going
Okay.
on.
And what's even funnier is everybody on Twitter talking about, oh yeah, that was a valid crash out. That was a good crash out.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah, everyone playing.
And the fact that he did it without his picture on there is even crazier.
Yo, honestly,
Hey, real talk, turn your camera off right
it
quick.
make it look worse.
No, I got a.
Damn, I just say real talk, turn your camera off and he freezes.
It's because it's raining in Houston.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not even mad at him. I wasn't kidding by that. It was funny as hell. I love it. It was great. Good crash out. I don't know. Some people can be angry and just get uncomfortable. Some people are angry and just funny. Real talk's angry and funny. So,
but I tell you that's your
mic
thing. All of a sudden, I'm the bad guy.
No, when you do it, you're an asshole. That's different.
What?
You heard that real talk?
What?
Go brush your teeth.
I am the
You ain't
least
hear that
asshole
goddamn
of all
thundering?
6 of us up here. I'm clearly the nicest guy.
Oh, I
ever.
must not be where you at now. It was storming over here where I'm at though yesterday.
If I had to do an asshole
there right
ranking,
now.
you definitely not at the bottom.
Exactly.
Damn, an asshole at the top.
Wow,
Anyways,
Ron,
Adam West
that's
sent
crazy.
through a members chat and he said, Penn out here idolizing these athletes. Mind you, he's 40.
Okay, first of all, 37, 1. 2, I'm not idolizing anybody, but I'm gonna tell you this. It's not the worst thing in the world to admire somebody for being successful. You might become more successful yourself. You might want to blueprint them.
Penn.
You know what I mean?
Admiration and idolization.
Let me just say this. Ron, Ox, y'all do this suit business, right? Y'all create custom suits for people for their big days and shit.
Just made a badass suit last week too.
Yo,
Yeah,
your
I make
content
niggas
is
fly.
amazing. Like the suits look amazing. I'm not even fashion inclined. I wear a freaking hoodie and a stinky hat apparently, so I'm not fashion inclined. But I do admire it. It's very cool, and it's something that you could learn from. If you could open your mind to other people's success, like other people working hard shouldn't threaten you. It should inspire you. You know what I mean? Like I see Jordan's work on TikTok. I see Mars doing this shit at what 20, 21, however old he is, and doing all this stuff with who. I'm inspired. I'm inspired by all of it. Even real talk. Even you, like you coming up fast. You doing like all the playback stream. I see the grind. I see the work.
You crashing out all over the internet.
No,
And real talk.
I appreciate it.
Word on the streets is Captain Hoops wasn't the only one cooking earlier today. I heard you. Well, I heard you were getting cooked, but I heard you was putting in work this morning.
No, you can appreciate.
That's neither here
bro.
nor there. I heard you were putting in work this morning on Chill's TikTok Live.
Oh yeah, well, Chill was trying to convince me that Karl Anthony Towns is better than Cade Cunningham, and I mean he did his best job he could, but I just disagree. But that's fine.
That's not too bad, I guess.
It's not
pretty good.
Terrible.
All right, y'all. Tristan said, "If Hallie won in the finals, is he better than Nash?"
No.
Yep. You know how I feel.
No.
He's close.
No.
God damn, it's pouring down raining.
All right, back to Twitter. Let's see what people got to say on Twitter. Jabroni, JS that guy said, "What all-time legend do you guys think could propel the current Wizards or whatever bottom team into at least a play-in?" Let's just go with
All-time
this.
legends. Michael Jordan, we're sending you back.
Any of them. Shit.
I think there's a player right now that could change their fortune tremendously.
LeBron for sure.
You're gonna say Luka?
No, Wemby. I think Wemby in Washington would be damn near exactly what they need over there.
Would they be a contender?
No, but say playing though. It's say get you to the play.
Man, they'll be lucky to be.
You don't need
They can make the play in this year without anybody.
You don't need
Nah,
an
they're not
all-time
trying
legend.
to make the play. I can
You
assure
don't
you,
need an
they are not trying to make the play.
Okay, can we amend it to what all-time legend could make the Wizards a contender in the East? Like
None
a
of them.
top. There's
Not one.
no player in NBA history. I will name you
09
one.
LeBron James.
2000.
LeBron's the only one I'm giving it to.
Yeah,
I'm not even saying
They
contender.
ain't not winning a damn thing.
No, he's
Contender.
a
I
contender.
didn't say champion. I said contender. So
Contender.
Orlando,
What is
Orlando
You're the
Magic.
one who told me
status.
contender.
That means they're in the
championship.
conversation.
I heard
You
you
can-
arguing
you
that
can
a week
win
ago.
a
You said,
championship.
yeah. No one. Bron ain't winning no damn championship with that team.
How low are you on that team?
Be serious.
They got some
LeBron
talent.
James not winning a championship with that team.
Okay, how much?
And then when they lose, you guys gonna be like, Bron ain't have no help. That he ain't have no help, so I just expect them to win.
Are you telling me 09 LeBron on a
Yes.
team with Mars? Do me a favor and look at that Washington Wizards roster right now.
I've looked at it. They aren't winning a thing.
I think you're underrating LeBron, bro.
Jesus Christ. This is how people.
I think either you're underrating LeBron or you're overrating the East.
You can't tell me
out of the East.
Bron's finals record is
No
not
Bron
his fault.
slander, Mars.
And then you tell me he can win with this Wizards team. Pick one. Either he's 4-6 because he's not good enough, or you understand that you need help to win. You can't tell me he can win with this Wizards team and then tell me his finals record ain't his fault.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I'm saying his finals record is held against him in debates against Michael Jordan. I'm saying right now he's better than Jalen Brunson.
Championship with the Wizards. Be serious.
No, I'm not saying go win a championship. I'm saying have a realistic chance to get to a point where you can win a championship. Again, I don't think that
mean?
Orlando. Okay, hold on. I don't think Cleveland's going to win a championship this year. I really don't. I would put money on it. I don't think they're going to win a championship, but they're a contender.
Absolutely.
So
LeBron of the Wizards is not the Cavs.
I mean, Mars. I do want to say this though.
No, you guys.
I do want to say
I'm about to leave. I'm not listening.
Mars, just hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. This is all I'm gonna say. I seen LeBron single-handedly beat the Celtics. I seen LeBron single-handedly beat the Detroit Pistons. All I'm gonna say is, I seen Cade Cunningham take this Knicks team to a hard-fought 6, and if the refs didn't rob him, it probably would have went to 7. If Cade can do that, I can see him beating that Knicks team, actually. Not just taking them to 7. I can see him trashing OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges. I also can see him trashing the Cavs, too.
Mars.
Now, I don't think
their roster.
I don't think that they become a championship level team.
You telling me CJ McCollum, Bilal Coulibaly, Alexander, and LeBron?
CJ height though.
Hold
He got
on.
Chris Middleton too.
Hey,
Mars, he got his
Chris
2.
Middleton.
He got his 2-3 stretch.
Keyshawn George.
I didn't know you was gonna say Keyshawn George. That one kind of threw me for a loop.
Keyshawn's good. Keyshawn is underrated as hell.
No, Keyshawn is good, but I didn't know you was gonna bring that up. I didn't know. You know, Keyshawn would be one of the players that if Bron did get on the team with him, they would probably trade Keyshawn.
I think they would trade Alex Sarr for like immediate help. But here's Corey Kispert. Corey Kispert on that team. You know, LeBron likes his little white shooter in the corner. He made a lot of career out of those guys. He got a secret weapon. He got a secret weapon, and you're not even talking about him.
Hey, Pim, who's a secret weapon?
Jameer Watkins, off the bench, defensive stopper. Lock crazy.
Yo, Pim, what would be the start lineup with Bron over there?
Got to start Alex Sarr, unfortunately, but yeah, Alex Sarr.
Alex Sarr is gonna be a good.
He will be a good player. I'm just hating. Alex Sarr, LeBron, Bilal, Chris Middleton, and who did they just draft?
Trey Johnson.
Shit.
Trey Johnson would be the type of player to get traded too.
Shit.
Yeah, LeBron get their trade.
You telling me that team can't
a contender.
I'm telling you that team could beat the Knicks in a 7-game series. That team could beat Orlando in a 7-game series. That team could whoop Atlanta's ass in a 7-game series. Mars, be for real. How much worse is that supporting cast than the supporting cast that LeBron dragged to the finals in 2007? I know none of these players are necessarily as good as Big Z, but how much worse are they?
Or Mo Williams.
I mean, like with LeBron James, do you realize CJ McCollum? I didn't even put CJ McCollum in the starting. What am I doing?
Yeah, that was
CJ McCollum.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like you guys got it. Like you guys got it. If you believe this, you got it. I'm not.
I'm not even trolling. CJ McCollum is a decent NBA player. Chris Middleton's a decent NBA player.
Even if we give them the absolute benefit of the doubt and say in this Eastern Conference, specifically this season, they can get to the finals.
They get mollywopped by whoever comes
anybody in the West.
I'm not even talking about championship.
Anybody in the West.
All I'm saying is we've said multiple times that the East is wide open. And all I'm going to say is we've seen what LeBron does to the East. You drop a 2009 LeBron in the East, I've seen him run through better teams that are in the East right now or teams that are equivalent. And I'm going to just put it like that. I can't say for certainty that I just got him marching through. But at the same time, I didn't think they was going to do it in 2007.
Do you have them losing to anybody in the West?
Yeah, they would lose to a lot of teams in the West. Look at this. Look at the starting lineup.
They would
CJ
be the
McCollum.
Jazz in
Hold
the
on.
West.
I'm looking at the
saying
roster now.
East is
actual
different.
teams that get to the finals. That's what
Look
I'm-
at this
Are
roster.
Can they
and
be OKC?
No.
Okay, as long as we can at least
CJ
agree
McCollum,
there. I
LeBron
guess.
James, 09 LeBron playing the 2, Chris Middleton, Bilal Coulibaly, and Alex Sarr. Okay, not a lot of size, but a lot of speed there and a lot of downhill activity. Off the bench, you got Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George, Bub Carrington, Corey Kespert, and some
5 20-year-olds to contribute to a finals team.
Okay, so shit trade.
The guy who told me rookies don't contribute to winning is asking 5 rookies and sophomores to contribute to a finals team. Okay.
I
Yeah,
said,
let me just think about it some more.
But Mars, this is when LeBron was DPOY level.
Good for him. Good for him. He's gonna be the best player in the league. Ain't no one arguing that. The best player in the league doesn't mean you're on a contender.
I think you have enough.
Giannis out here on the Bucks, and all of us know the Bucks ain't got no shot of winning anything.
In
and
fairness,
they're better than the Wizards.
In fairness, Mars, I did say that young players typically don't contribute to winning, but that doesn't mean that all young players fit that mold. And I would tell you right now, Keyshawn George is not a normal.
Bilal contributes to winning.
But in the context,
contributes to winning. Cam Whitmore contributes to winning.
Oh, they do got Cam. So they be Bron and Baby
Yes.
Bron.
Lord have
Now all of us are not contenders. Cam Whitmore. All right.
I got him. I got him.
Ron, can we just do the super chats, please?
All right, for sure, for sure.
Thank you.
We got some new members. Chosen One became a member. Narcissist became a member. Who else we got?
Profile picture.
Never Bored became a member. Baron Ryan also became a member. Salute to all of them. I got another super chat from Grandpa Town. Grandpa Town said, "Pin, please don't do that. Please don't do that. You really think Joker and SGA are in another tier than Giannis? Giannis, the best in the world? Peak Shaq is over peak Giannis, who's over peak Jokic. Real Talk FC. It's a Real Talk FC.
It's the Real Talk Brotherhood.
Anybody in Real Talk
I mean,
FC?
honestly,
Real Talk
bro,
Brotherhood.
you got a profile pic of 2 men. I don't need to listen to you.
What does that mean? Are you implying something?
No, I just don't need to listen to it. I'm not saying
Because
nothing
there's
but
2 men.
Oh, I think
You're on a screen
you're reading very different shit.
You're
Yeah,
on
my
a screen
profile
right
picture
now
ain't-
with 5 other men right now. What does that
My
mean?
profile
about you?
picture is me or it's a logo. I don't listen to people who have profile pictures of other people. I just don't. Sorry, I don't do it.
Well-
unless that person died and you paying memoriam or some shit.
Wait,
I
turn
don't
your
listen to that.
your camera off right now.
Yeah, everybody turn their camera off.
OJ Simpson did die.
Because I got to go.
That's a
on
logo.
my screen. Damn, Jordan.
Oh wait, my bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
There
what
we
you're
go.
talking about, Pen.
Damn, Ron. Hey, you got a picture of another man?
Respect him.
Oops.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Bob the Builder is crazy.
Yes, sir. Can we fix it?
Turn
Well,
your
I'm
camera
just
off. What do
saying.
you got?
Yeah, turn
Love
your camera off.
everybody.
Real Talk. Who you got?
I have a blank person right now. I don't have anything. Oh,
E? What does E stand
Yeah.
for?
No,
None
we
of your
know
damn
what E
business.
stands for.
You had Ocho Cinco.
EJ.
What
last
does it
time.
stand for?
E stands for excellence.
Yeah, yeah, excellence.
All right.
Now
Shout out
you
to
had Ocho
excellence.
Cinco last time. Yeah, Kobe
Yeah.
before. So
Well, I got somebody
I was
else.
on my phone. Yeah.
It's Fleece Fridays, y'all. It's Fleece Fridays. We got Mars, we got Bob, we got Ron. Here we go. It's been a good Fleece Friday episode.
Hey, this
Shout out
Bron
Friday.
poll quite close. 46% of people saying they would be contenders for a championship.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Bron.
My
All
brother.
right, so Mr. Monkey, we don't really respect you too much. Well, no, his name's Mr. Monkey, so he does have a picture of himself as his. Shout out, Mr. Monkey. Mr. Monkey said, "Who is a player's play style you dislike to watch?"
Paolo.
Anybody? Who y'all dislike to watch?
Bill
You know what I'm
Cartwright.
gonna
Bill Cartwright.
I just like watching Jalen Brunson play basketball.
That should be
Tatum,
frustrating as
yeah, I
hell
don't- I don't
sometimes.
Tatum
enjoy
is
watching
up there
Tatum
for
that
me.
much,
Yeah, I don't
Triple
like
J
watching
is
Tatum.
another great name.
Triple J,
Sabonis is another.
Oh my
fantastic
God,
name.
Sabonis! Oh my!
Oh
You
my
don't like Roger
goodness.
Sabonis, Mars?
Hell no!
No.
Why?
No. It's
No reason.
boring. Bro.
I mean, then what's
No reason.
there's no
Just don't like
reason. Okay.
Just doesn't appeal to my aesthetic.
I got LaMarcus Aldridge.
I have to see you get 5 dribble hand off
Chris
the set
Bosh.
and then
Chris
gas your
Bosh,
passing.
right up there. Oh,
Really
that's
don't.
a player I do not like watching.
Triple J, yeah. Well, Triple J in the regular season, I think Triple J was quite fun to watch when he was attacking from the outside, off the dribble.
Yeah, when he was hooping. But then
Yeah, when he started trying to
playoffs,
post
started
up,
doing
then it
stupid shit.
became
Antoine Walker.
Julius
That is a
Randle.
player I hate. I hate
yeah.
watch to hell.
All
Andre
right,
Drummond's up there too.
Purple Political Breakdown said we need a new PC award. The Sus Panelist of the Year, and we know who's winning that one.
No, Jordan, man.
Why me?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
why you?
I ain't sus.
I don't know. He said we know. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
we
don't
know.
What the hell you talking about? I ain't
We know.
sus. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Chad, who is it? Well, while y'all figuring that out, I'm gonna go to the next one from Victory the Great. Victory said, Bob the Builder, can we fix it? And Mars, you know about this?
Bob the Builder.
How much money is that? And what currency? Nigerian?
That's Nigerian.
Nigerian,
That's 1,000. That's probably
That's
about
3 cents.
That's probably about $1.
Jordan, don't start,
It's
bro.
not $1.
3 cents is crazy.
About $1.
Hey, I'm telling you, that came for me at the end of the other. Start talking about Ox hates Nigerians. What's his problem with Nigerians? He said somebody said that's self-hate. I'm like, nigga, I'm not Nigerian.
You
so
should have said they hate us. That's the problem. You should have said they hate us. What you mean?
I don't know if they hate us. I don't know. I thought
know.
it was just. I thought we was just having a little fun, bro. My bad.
Oh, I gave them benefit of the doubt. I said $1, 65 cents.
Okay, so once again,
See,
no,
that's
no,
good.
no,
The benefit of
So
the
y'all,
No.
and when that shit
at
go
that.
through all the processing system, motherfucker, that's 15 cents. Like
That's
I
about
said.
a quarter. That's the, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
man.
you look
y'all-
at
Hell,
that,
y'all-
don't let him see
y'all,
that
y'all
shit.
not no, y'all understand. Y'all misunderstanding this. I guarantee you, these Nigerian
YouTube taking 40% of that.
I guarantee
No,
you,
man.
man, that's not even his card. He getting that shit off of. That's what's crazy.
But Morris, not only that, they gonna tell you.
And that's your
they-
card?
They
You better send $1 million in Louis
They gonna
bucks.
tell you to send them back.
It's
20
10,000.
cents.
It's not 1,000. It's 10,000. That's the only way
Hey,
to convert
if
it.
that
to
ain't
So
your
without you
card,
care about
Victory,
core, then they
you
gonna
better
offer like
send
$1
through about
back.
$1 million.
Yeah,
No,
you gonna
he
be in the
sent
negatives.
through 10,000. They showed us 1,000 to condense it because these current currencies get crazy. It's
Okay,
the
so
only
what's
way.
that? $6.50?
Yeah, 650, 651.
Man, that ain't even.
You moved?
Are you moved? Really 250?
Y'all,
Yeah,
y'all,
and then
y'all
YouTube
focusing on the
gonna-
wrong
YouTube
thing.
gonna
That's
take-
not even
YouTube
his
gonna
card.
YouTube gonna take a nice little 40% of that. So
That's what
YouTube
y'all
gonna take
tripping on.
$2.60. So
Yo.
That shit do not match his
Yo.
ID or passport.
Man,
YouTube.
nah, but the problem is though, them niggas talk too fast. I don't trust motherfuckers that be trying to fast talk me. You know what I'm saying?
And they
talks too
got
fast?
credit card readers in their pocket. You gotta stop.
Somebody needs to mute George
Yo,
Mike.
YouTube,
No, real talk, you live in
YouTube.
Houston.
I
You know
don't know if
exactly what
YouTube's-
I'm talking
Mars,
about.
Mars, you got
Those
membership slot
motherfuckers
on
pull
your
up in
channel?
Hellcats and SRTs, different days.
I
Different color.
received a message from YouTube saying they paid me $3,000 to launch memberships and then paid $30 per member. I signed up to 100 members like 5 days ago. I did it. I was like, what? This is a great deal. I'm glad I didn't start memberships before.
Are you sure that was YouTube?
Yeah, it was really YouTube.
what did the YouTube email come from Nigerian Prince?
That's what I'm
102?
saying, bro. You be careful. bro.
Oh,
Hey,
damn.
Hey,
you saying I got-
somebody
you-
sent me an email on TikTok talking about, hey, you got to get your brand verification. And I thought it was real. I went and clicked the email. That shit said TikTok@gmail.com. You lying to me. You fucking lying to me, boy. I said you lying to me.
This
It's
the
some
thing.
bullshit.
They know from watching this show that Penn really trusts these Nigerians. So you're a target. They coming for your ass, bro.
I'm a target.
Yeah, hell yeah, because you trust them niggas, and they gonna come. This. All right, bro. They good
So
at this. Shit.
I trust
Boy, they
people
real
because
good
I
at that shit.
believe
They be
them when
calling
they
me
tell me that
talking
they're
about,
20,
I have
that
a
they're
son.
actually 20, that I'm not randomly going around asking people for their birth certificates. I trust people. Yo, I don't trust anybody.
Let me tell
first
you
of
a
all.
true story.
Exactly. It's
Let me tell
2025.
you a true story why you should not trust them.
Documentation.
I'm gonna tell you why you should not trust them. They, you know, I run a, Drenchman Sports. They come to me for training. So somebody, he took his headphones off. He on some shit. But anyways, whether you want to hear it or not, I'm gonna tell a story.
Nigga, take that hat off now.
Yeah, and the hoodie.
But listen, this what happened. They text me, one dude text me and said, hey, I want to get my kids into training. The ages are 13, 10, 9, and some other bullshit. He was like, they have 0 injuries. I'm like, nigga, that's weird in the first place. Don't nobody talk like that. And then like, they have a driver that will take them to the training sessions, and we need 4 days a week and blah, blah, blah. And how much is your price? I sent it to him, sent the invoice, and I taxed him because I know it's some bullshit. I'm taxing. He like, okay, bet. Send me the link. I sent a link. He like, no, it's not working. What processing system do you use? I'm like, fuck you talking about? Processing system do I use? Ain't your business.
Jordan,
So then
I'm gonna make some money. We're gonna go to Nigeria.
Hold on,
we're gonna go to Nigeria.
Hold
okay?
on,
I'm with you with that. Hey, I
want to go.
I smooth would take it back to Nigeria.
I want to go.
I know it's something there waiting for me.
You will fall in love with that country. You will never talk shit about Nigeria again.
That motherfucker said,
you damn right.
This is what he said. He said, your processing system isn't working with my card. So could you get this processing system? And no, he said, I will buy you the processing system, and then you can use it.
Nigeria.
Motherfucker, I've been doing this for 3 years before I knew you. Why you gonna give me a processing system?
You know, this shit is light. Like, obviously, we having a little fun, but like, it's not that big a deal, bro. Nigeria's a beautiful country. Beautiful
Imagine
place.
us going to the land of the scammers and learning how to scam directly from them niggas.
For sure.
Hey, real talk, we can take over the world.
They got some of the
don't say my name right now.
Their technology is way more advanced than here. So
going to Nigeria to take scam lessons? What are you doing,
Hey,
Rob?
come here to take basketball lessons. Hey, look, we
I will
are
go over there
hey,
pretend like I'm
the
NBA.
The NBA. No, I'm saying the NBA is the home of global basketball. Why don't we go to the home of global scam? The NSA. National Scam Association, National Scammers Association, and we could learn from the Michael Jordan.
Let me just say this.
I
don't. I'm not gonna lie to Jordan. That was a crazy play.
Yeah, you talked about masters earlier. You talked about somebody locking themselves in the gym and just working out.
That shit went dumb.
Imagine locking yourself in the office and scamming for 8 straight hours.
Here's the thing.
That's a different type of dedication.
I don't play with these stereotype stuff about Africans, man. I had a friend, one of my best friends coming up. Bro made one mistake. He picked up a used condom, and just because he happened to be, they
with his hands.
Yeah,
where did he get that from, though? That's the question. Where did he get it from?
They used to use our. There used to be some people doing some stuff behind the portables in our school. Okay,
what?
This New York, bro. Leave it alone. So I'm saying, this kid picked it up. People saw it. And I swear to you that for the next 2 years, this rumor, this very rampant, very racist rumor about this kid ran.
It ain't racist. He had it. That ain't racist. I already know where you're going.
Why would you pick up a condom? Why would you say that?
That's what I'm saying.
Why would you say
kids are curious. I don't know. So, bro,
I ain't never been
everybody out there, throw your condoms away so these kids don't pick them up
outside in, and everyone swore that he had AIDS. And everybody called him this.
Wait, how old were y'all, Pin? How old were y'all, Pin?
We were 12. We were 11.
Oh, that's like, of course, everybody gonna say that. That's what 12-years are supposed to say.
But if I had picked it up, you would have said that about me.
But to be fair,
when you're 12.
No,
why would you pick that up?
Pin, when you're 12 years old, if one of your homeboys picks up a used condom, you're supposed to instantly say, "Nigga, you got AIDS."
Facts.
Like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do when you're 12, bro.
We are away.
Why would he pick up a used condom? What did he do with it when he picked it up?
You're a grown-ass man.
Did he stick his hand in it? His finger in
the garbage, bro. He threw it in the garbage. He picked it up and threw it in the
I ain't
garbage.
gonna lie. The moment you said that, you said he made one mistake and then said what the mistake was. The first thing I thought was, damn, he got AIDS. I'm not gonna lie. That was the first thing I thought.
Yo, Pin, where's that friend at today?
That's a hell of a mistake, boy.
That was the first thing I thought.
You don't know where he's at right now, Pin?
No,
you want me to tell you?
In the hospital.
Oh man.
That's
I'll
the
tell you
first
where he
thing
at
I
right now,
thought.
Pin. You pick it up used condoms, nigga. Shit.
Yo, he was trying to be a good Samaritan because
Yo, you don't gotta be a good. You a horrible Samaritan. You picking that shit up.
Fucking up our school, yo.
That turns you into a super spreader.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I grew up in an area where you remember New York in the 90s? There were needles everywhere and shit. Yo, everyone was doing this shit. Okay?
I seen his friends. I work
you don't touch him, but he didn't know that.
I work
He
in
said throwing
Southeast
garbage.
Portland.
Bro,
I
he
work
made
in
a mistake. He
Southeast
got
Portland. I
fucked
seen
for
a
it.
syringe yesterday, and you know what I did? I kept walking because I don't want AIDS, so I didn't touch it.
My point is, we all probably
picking up a used condom is crazy. I don't know if I would pick up my own. What the hell?
You won't pick up your own?
Shit,
What are you scared of, Jordan?
I ain't scared of nothing. That's crazy.
Oh my
I am
God.
scared of that though. But I will say that is wild. Like,
anyway, that's the reason I don't play with these stereotypes. I had a lot of friends in this. They
I
talk
play
to me
with
about it.
stereotypes. I don't give a
I don't
shit.
play with African stereotypes. I don't play with
Yo,
Jewish stereotypes. I don't play with these stereotypes.
I ain't gonna lie. I went to
They're
Benihana.
hurtful. And
All right,
also
enough, but
because
enough.
they are exact examples of punching down. You want to play punching up? Go punch
I don't
up.
look
Go
at
punch
Africans
up all
as
you
beneath
want.
Hey,
me.
Pin, I punch
I
it
don't
on
think
the
it's
no.
punching down.
Pid,
I don't think
I went to
it's
Benihana
punching
the other
down
day.
because they're not beneath me, bro.
Facts. But look,
just
but
When
like
you
me.
say
Ox, I
when
went
you
to
question
Benihana the other
someone's
day,
existence
and they
or
brought out the
value.
chef, and I said, "Go back there and get Ricky Ted." I said, "Go get Ricky Ted."
Oh God!
They like,
Yo,
what?
that's real. That's real, bro.
Facts.
Stereotypes are good and healthy for us to thrive as a civilization. You know what I'm saying? Like that is good and healthy to thrive as a civilization. I call it Uber. It's an Asian. Next Uber.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? That's a good,
Oh my God!
that's a
I
good
just tell him,
healthy
go back there and get
stereotype,
Ricky
bro.
Ted.
All right, hey, we about to move
Next
on.
Uber is crazy.
That's
about
a
to
good
move
healthy
on.
stereotype, bro.
Hey, Pin.
Nah,
if you
if
do
a certain
end up,
individual come up, I put my mask on to get on the Uber. Y'all know which one I'm talking about, boy. It's two
Pin,
of them,
if
too.
you do end up going to Nigeria, please let me know. I'm trying to go get with MJ.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's two demographics. If an Uber pull up, I put my mask
HR
on.
gonna
I
have
don't want to
some
smell
words for
shit.
us on
I don't want to
Monday.
smell
Oh
nothing.
It's
my
Friday,
God.
Mars. It's
Nigga, put
Yeah,
your
HR
It's
gonna talk
Friday.
to us on Monday.
This for sure a Friday episode. Yeah.
HR gonna be talking to us in
real
about
talk.
72 hours.
Real talk. I ain't gonna lie. I go in the gym and there's two demographics that's in that motherfucker.
Why
I
y'all keep
instantly
trying
get
to
mad
add
because
me
I gotta
in?
get out of there. It stinks.
Cause real talk, you relate. You relate.
I'm not
No,
saying
it
I
ain't.
disagree with
It
some
ain't
of
too
the
far.
stuff.
That
I'm
shit
not
went too
saying-
far when it fucked the damn room up. It's no way I should know who
Claire,
just
I'm
was in
sorry.
this
I'm
room.
sorry, Claire. I ain't mean nothing by it. I'm sorry.
It's no way I should know what demographic was just in the mail room when I walked out. By what it smelled.
All right, y'all. Here we go. Back to the super chats. SimWest34 said no trolling. Pin, you really think the Joker and SGA are in another tier compared to Giannis? What could even be the reason? Or you use your bias?
No, I think Giannis is in that conversation. I do think. Yeah, I think. Depends on where you draw the tier line. I think they're better than him, but they're not much better than him. And if Giannis had a really good team around him, he'd be an NBA champion probably. So.
Yeah, Giannis is better than them actually.
Facts.
That's another opinion. That's great.
That's what most of this podcast is.
Young Lord became a YouTube member. Shout out to Young Lord. And it's Chris Jones gifted one of you chat rats a membership. So salute to you guys if you got a membership. Hey, one's better than none.
Man, he tried to get his own membership and accidentally gifted it to someone. That's what happened.
Shout out to
I ain't gonna lie, Ron.
He's doing his part, man. He's doing his part.
I might have went too far with that joke. That shit is fucking funny to the motherfucker.
Yeah, this shit.
Nims Noseball said, I'm curious, Jordan. Do you usually put on the big red nose before the rainbow wig in the morning? Or how does that work?
Hell nah, I need to put that shit on when I go in the mail room after a certain. There's no way I should know who exactly was in here.
Jeremiah A. Scott said, real talk, is Kobe, AD, and Hakeem, or is a Kobe, AD, and Hakeem bot Kareem and Bill Russell hater?
You already said this.
Yeah, he sent it in a different denomination. Yeah.
Different denomination.
Yeah.
Cool.
Victory the Great said, so Jordan, you've never coached a Nigerian before. Since you think we are all scammers, I guess when Olajuwon offered 50K services, he has scammed too.
Number one, he teaching somebody the bullshit ass dream shake in the league where they don't post up like that. And he charged $75,000. That's a prime scam.
He also signed a 3-year deal with the
Have
Toronto
you ever
Raptors and
seen
only played
JaVale
1
McGee
year.
do any of the shit Hakeem told
See,
him?
how the fuck he signed a 3-year deal with Toronto and play 1 year?
But also, Alonzo Mourning should have come here, and he didn't even show up. So it's like I'm not gonna hold that against him because of his nationality. He just was done with basketball, and he saw an opportunity.
Man, by the way, I don't
And the
think I
Raptors were
have. I don't
stupid
think I
back then.
have. No, yeah, I have. I coach a Nigerian kid for sure. Yeah, but y'all take jokes too far, bro. Like y'all like getting y'all feelings about a joke. Like the shit.
I
Funny.
think some things are funny, some things go a little too far, and I don't think I get to determine what's too far for you any more than you get to determine what's too far for me, right?
Right.
So that's just the thing. Like when I'm talking about the stereotype shit, I like to if it's playful, it's like whatever, you know what I mean? Like, all Serbs are Jokic Glazers, cool. But all Serbs are warmongers is a little bit personal. It's a little too personal.
Yeah, but Penn, look, I'm gonna tell you why I really don't give a damn, because if you never seen me harm any of those people in real life, if you never see me harm any of those people in real life, and if you know me in real life and you know the things that I do,
you don't believe words can harm people?
No, I do think so. That's why I say them sometimes. But I also say them to make people laugh. Like I don't give a shit. That's the part. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'll give you your flowers.
People are too sensitive. It's like people are way too sensitive when it comes to jokes. Like I grew up in the area. Like I was saying this the other day. I'm serious. Your ass could be homeless. A motherfucker will talk shit about you and you homeless. You just learn how to talk back. Like it is when they leave you alone. So it is what it is. You better learn how to defend yourself.
I don't really think it's gonna be much in favor in your dead situation though. If you're the homeless, why should the homeless be spending time talking shit about somebody else?
Stay out of conversation.
So because they are just unhoused, they can't.
Has anyone up here
they
just
need to be focused on something else.
This is a Friday episode. Have any of y'all actually been homeless?
Let them have some fun.
Yeah. No, I ain't never been homeless before, but I've been in the trenches for sure.
Hey, I'd have been places.
It feel like homeless shit, you know.
Hey, I'd have been all type of places, and you know what? I didn't pick shit up that I wasn't supposed to.
I didn't pick up shit up like that. I can tell you.
But
part of my life, I ain't never picked that shit up.
In all seriousness, you know where you at, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You are on national YouTube television.
Mm-hmm.
You should have told that story. You set yourself up.
That's
for that
a wild, bro.
Why?
Your friend is probably kicking himself right now. If he heard this shit, he probably thought that shit was behind him. It's about to start again. What the fuck did he do? Like, why would he do that?
That was 25 years ago. Shit, that was.
Yeah, that's that. I ain't gonna lie. That
all
shit
right,
was funny as fuck, Penn. That shit was funny. I had no idea where you was going with that. We went from scamming to cleaning up the streets full of condoms. No clue. No clue who's doing the Lord's work, boy.
All right. Stain sent through a super chat and said, I think Penn talking about difference in mindset. I can get with that. I can definitely get with that. Druid Trading said 39-year-old Hakeem ranked tied second in defensive EPM.
Was that the Raptor season?
I'd assume so. I don't know when Hakeem started.
They got defensive EPM for the 2002 season?
I think EPM goes back to 2002, I think.
WEPM. That's awesome. I need to go back and look at that.
Yeah, 2002.
If he was second in 39, then he would have been breaking the record.
Yeah, Ben Wallace was first. Hakeem was second, tied with Andre Kirilenko. David Robinson was third, fourth, whatever, with Meta World Peace.
Smooth Tube said, Jordan, I got your high school jersey on with no draws on.
I like a motherfucker, boy. I seen that on Jeff T podcast. He capping over you. He got my fuck up. Hell no.
Shout out to Vision Gang, man. Shout out to Vision Gang.
No, I ain't argue. I told you though, I ain't finna argue with nobody that's laying on their stomach with their cheeks out. I ain't gonna be able to do that. No.
Hey, Jordan, what high school you went to?
I ain't gonna say it. It don't need it.
You trying to get someone to get the jersey?
It's blurred out. You can't see it.
Number 22. You got that white and red jersey on, or do we got the red and white jersey on?
I don't know. That's 52. I don't even know if that's me for real.
That was a good callback. Whoever said that, bro, that was good, man. That was a good one.
That shit ain't good, real talk. Stop that.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
That shit is not good. But I will say this has been a hell of an episode, boy. This bit.
Yeah, some people be hating, man, but I feel like these Friday episodes, shit.
Just the homie Nigel said better Rockets duo. Scola and AB or JB and Shangoon?
JB.
Who the fuck is
JB?
JB? I know who Aaron Brooks is, but who is JB?
Yeah, Aaron Brooks and Luis Scola, but who's JB?
I think he meant JG.
JG. Yeah.
Oh, Jalen Green. Jalen Green.
Hell no. AB and
Jalen Green.
Hey, Aaron
Jalen
Brooks. Hey, shout
Aaron
out
Brooks from
another.
Seattle, right?
remember
When
Shout out
Jalen
another Franklin
Green
High School
averaging
legend.
26 next year, I want all you guys to just remain humble.
Next to Booker,
You just remain
26.
humble. When Jalen Green averaging 26 next year, just remain humble.
Okay.
That's what- remain
Okay,
humble.
buddy.
Shout
He
out
got
AB.
one in that redraft.
AB was hooping like a motherfucker against the Lakers. In that
He might fall to 11 in the
game 6. I
redraft.
think that was game
He
6.
was.
Yeah.
Hooping like a motherfucker, boy.
Aaron Brooks would be good today because he liked to shoot
Herb
that
Jones.
pull up 3 out of pick and roll.
Trey Murphy.
Hey, he had good form on that motherfucker too, boy. He jump up high as
Yeah,
hell.
Aaron Brooks too
God
small,
hands straight,
man.
straight.
Aaron
That shit
Brooks
go
too
right
small.
in.
I also want to say Seattle is the home of the small point guard. Isaiah Thomas, Aaron Brooks, Nate Robinson, Peyton Siva. I could throw
Damn, what
Justin
are y'all
Terry.
doing?
Isaiah Thomas was the best player in the league in 2017.
Facts. Keep going, real talk.
Facts.
Well, second best, but
Mars ain't got no.
Yeah,
photo,
my
and
fault.
he ain't just
Brian.
satisfied.
My fault, Brian.
Brian.
Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, my fault.
I wasn't even top 4. But D Bates Live said, not gonna lie, every Friday I skip to when Jordan comes on.
Jordan's a
Shout out.
game changer, man. Jordan
Hey, I
changed
guess
the
so.
game. He coming off the bench and he just upped the tempo.
Oh yeah, Ox right. Hey, IT not from Seattle.
He
Some
from
kind of
Tacoma,
group
right?
in New York City, bro.
You from Tacoma?
Guru said he not from Seattle.
Yeah. Ron doing the thing
Yeah,
again. He
stop
claiming
lying,
these,
bro.
he claiming these people again. How
Yeah,
dare you?
we caught you, bro. Stop doing that shit.
IT from Tacoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, he from
Right in the
yeah,
airport, yeah.
right outside.
How far is
Seattle.
Tacoma from Seattle?
Far.
45 minutes.
Yeah, see, far.
Shit, that
30
ain't
minutes.
far. That
30
ain't
minutes.
far.
That's
Mars, I
far
can
as
drive
hell.
45 minutes and be in
That's
Houston.
like me claiming SGA's from Toronto because he's from Hamilton. Yeah, that's okay. I think you're all right.
Thank
Nah,
you,
nah.
man.
The guru
I
said- the guru
appreciate
said
it,
he's not
man.
right.
He from Hamilton. That's where he
Yeah,
from.
yeah, he from Hamilton, wherever that is.
And IT from Tacoma, Topanga, whatever.
Hey, but shout out Tacoma though. Avery Bradley from Tacoma too. Abdul Gaddy, Malachi Flynn, he's from Tacoma. Hey, look, a lot of y'all cities ain't even got better hoopers than Tacoma. But I'll say that for another
I
day.
mean, my city don't got nothing to do with that. So
Jaden McDaniels is not technically from Tacoma, but he like 15 minutes away from Tacoma.
I don't know how many hoopers actually come from Philly, but I love Philly hoopers. They are my favorite players.
Isn't
Rasheed
Kyle Lowry from
Wallace,
Philly?
Kyle Lowry,
Kyle
Rasheed
Lowry,
Wallace,
yeah.
Kobe
Gilly,
Bryant.
Gilly.
Shout out Gilly.
Shout
Shout out Gilly. All right, y'all. Derek Graham said Mars start a 2A pro-am league.
Yelling need to leave that stuff
next
alone,
year.
man. You need to leave that stuff.
BYOT, bring your own.
Leave that stuff alone.
Bring
Team.
your own.
Team, I guess. I don't know. I'm not doing that. No. I just play 2K for fun. Like, I'm not.
I used to run a Madden league though. That shit during COVID, that shit was lit. I had the whole league filled up. I had 32 teams filled up. Shit was lit as hell. I was that boy, bridging the gap. COVID was a fun time, man.
Yo, speaking of which, me and Ben.
You the first human I ever heard say that.
I did have
Hey,
fun.
I had a good ass time during COVID too.
man.
I traveled
That
the
shit,
world.
me too.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie,
was,
me too.
yo, I was in a special place though at that time. Yo, hey, you would have just had to be in there, boy. And me and Ox,
I enjoy
Me
my
and
Man,
Ox,
Jordan,
boy.
hey,
Ooh.
Jordan, when I tell you, boy, I was out here moving and grooving.
Yeah, but I know, boy, balling, boy. Little
Hey,
Troy ain't had
man.
shit on me, boy.
We was out here moving and grooving in Houston.
See
I ain't
what I
gonna
mean?
lie.
Not normal. That's
Bro,
the
and
point.
you know, in
Yeah.
Houston, first of all, COVID in Houston only lasted like 2 weeks for sure. And then
Yeah.
it was jumping.
I
It was
mean,
jumping.
were you
that's
were
how
you-
it
were
was.
you
where I
watching-
was
I
at.
don't know.
were
the
you watching the
legitimacy of that
alternative
statement,
news?
but
Like,
shout
what
out
were
to
you
you.
watching? It happened in 2 weeks.
I'm dead ass
We
serious.
was,
boy.
we was watching
outside.
life go crazy. That's what we was watching.
Ron, you was in Texas too?
No, I wasn't in Texas.
Oh
I was
boy,
in-
we was outside in 2 weeks. Outside, Galleria open, doing.
Wait, so
I
what?
mean,
By the end, so
Yo,
what?
Texas different, man.
By the end of
Texas is
March
different.
2020, you was back outside.
probably before that.
Yeah, nah. I was back outside.
Wait,
before
what the hell are you
February
talking
even.
about? South by Southwest got canceled.
And we don't need it.
That's
ain't
Austin,
need it.
though.
That's Austin.
And but
It's still Texas. But
Houston
okay.
was shut down for like without being like hyperbolic, just definitely shorter than a lot of other places.
I don't even real talk. It wasn't a month. It was 2 weeks.
I mean, it's a red state, so
yeah, it was about 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah,
it was.
That shit was caused by liberals. Yeah, you right.
And boy, you go to the airport, boy, it'd be 5 people on your flight, and you didn't got the flight for $100 going anywhere. If that.
Hey, flights of what?
Oh, so everyone in the chat was apparently outside during the pandemic.
Bro, in LA, it would be pitch silence. I'm talking about you can go anywhere and it'd be quiet and shit. Boy, I take another quick flight to Houston. Just what up?
Hey, Ox is right. I did go to Dallas for a little bit. I was trying to think about where I went because I ended up going to New York too, but I think that was later on. That was like the following January, but it still hadn't fully opened back up. But I know one thing: COVID can't stop me. The CIA can't stop me.
Now they can stop.
Oh, they can.
Now they gonna stop.
But they might ban this episode from there.
Hey, the Secret Service can't stop me.
Take that part back, Ron. Take that part back, Ron. They can stop us. So
hey, the only thing that can stop me is that condom on the ground.
Oh my God! You're trying to make this a bigger thing than it is. Also, I want to fact check a couple of things. I know it's very annoying, but I just want to be clear. One, Memphis is actually further east than Minnesota.
Oh, really?
Number one. Yes.
2 hours?
Yeah. Okay. And number two, COVID shutdown, the statewide shutdown in Houston was 4 weeks. I just confirmed this.
I know for a fact it wasn't 4 weeks, Penn, but if they want to put
you
that
just
on
didn't
there,
follow it for 4 weeks.
Nobody did. Nobody did.
That doesn't mean that it wasn't still implemented.
It was a stay-at-home order for 4 weeks, and most people abandoned them by week 3. So yeah.
Most people abandoned them by week 2.
I ain't surprised. Texans following rules.
Yeah, but we went
we're infringing on their civil liberties.
Yeah, they gave us bread. They gave us bread and said, "Stay in the house." Shit, who?
They were you. Hey, you could get a few different little avenues during that time if you so chose.
The money was good.
How? Real talk.
No, I'm saying
I'm telling y'all, we need to go to Nigeria and get trained.
They had the best time ever during that time.
Get us out of here.
All right. I want to say Free Knight said the CIA stopped JFK and MLK. All I want to say is I'm not that great. Okay. Hey, I'm just normal. I'm just normal. I'm normal. They don't want me. Okay.
But condom will stop. Boy, condom stopped a lot of people, boy. Tell you, boy.
But shout out to Free Knight.
One more question: Was it like
captures millions?
Was it like some type of like? How do I say the word condiments in it? What was it like? What type of?
I don't remember that shit. All I know is he picked it up and put it in the garbage, and people thought he had AIDS, bro.
Why? Did he have gloves on?
No.
Oh yeah, he got it.
Yeah, see.
Oh yeah, you got that motherfucker. For sure.
All right, y'all. Free Knight became a YouTube member. Shout out to Free Knight. Jeremiah A. Scott got off his last little thing that he had to get off. He said, "I hate Real Talk. He's just a bot."
I'm sick and tired of this dude in the same comment over and over. Can we just skip these? This is not worth talking. Like you reading $2 super chats now? Why?
Real Talk gonna be on playback tonight. Jeremiah, pull up. Real Talk not gonna talk the fed. You better not.
You want to play back tonight, Real Talk? Oh, I am too. I forgot. Fuck.
No,
I mean not fuck, but you know.
I don't think Real Talk gonna be on our playback. I think Real Talk gonna be over there talking about.
Jeremiah gonna pull up for sure.
When's
the next contestant for?
Our playback is at 10 o'clock, right?
Next contestant for what?
I don't know. Real Talk. You talk about a lot of things over there.
I don't know.
A lot of things. Yeah.
About. Next contestant
for man. What's the show? You know the show.
Love Island. Shit. Love Island.
Yeah.
Oh nah, nigga.
So what
shout out to Shelly though. Hey, you been shout out Shelly. Shelly been stepping, bro.
Is this reality TV or something?
Yup.
Okay.
It took over the internet.
I don't watch TV for sure.
Shout out Shelly. I can only imagine. I don't know who Real Talk's talking about, but the way he's talking about it, I can only imagine.
I just watch podcasts and sports. That's it. And cartoons with my daughter sometimes.
Not normal.
All right, y'all. Smooth Tool with the last super chat of the day said, "Facts, Jordan. Don't argue. Just take it."
Bro, pause. What?
Whoa.
The hell you talking
about? I be listening to podcasts too. What podcast you listen to?
Vlad TV.
Yo.
Shut up. Go on mute.
No, it's another, another one. I don't know. It's a dude. He from the UK. He got a UK accent. he sit down with like a whole.
Oh, the
bunch
Who
of,
Talk podcast. Oh yeah, for
no,
sure.
hell no. But he sit down. He sit. My bad. Yeah, my bad.
Ah, god damn.
Hey, but he sit down with a whole bunch of like psychologists. He sit down with like a array of people. He a black dude with like this UK accent. He light skin. I can't remember the name of it, but
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
The Diary of a CEO.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, bro. He's smart as hell too. Like he interviewed everybody, and I be learning from all kind of different people. Like
he's great.
Yeah, I'm talking about anything you can think of. He got them for sure. Like anything, like anything.
The editing is dope too.
Yeah, the editing is dope. I learned a lot too. Like, bro, I like to learn about any little thing, bro. Like that's why I watch different interviews. And y'all sleep. Vlad be having some good interviews. You got to just find the ones. I don't listen to the dumb ones, but he got some good interviews. I like learning. Like I learn about editing. I learn about content. I learn about communication. All kinds of shit.
You don't find what he does exploitative?
Vlad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do. I think he straddles the line a little bit where he like try to make it seem like he helping.
The line a lot of times.
Yeah, and he try to make it seem like he helping, and then his shit is very disingenuous. Like sometimes, but I don't necessarily like listen to it for that. I like when he interviewed FBI or CIAs or military people, like that type of shit. I want to hear that. I don't want to hear Boosie say you've been hypnotized by hatred. I don't want to see. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear.
All right, y'all. Well, it has been a real Friday episode per usual. We will catch you guys later tonight on playback. Let's see. We don't have a playback graphic, but it's a WNBA game. Y'all be sure to pull up.
I'm gonna be on there too. We locked in.
10 o'clock. Don't get late.
Chill with Chill tomorrow. On Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern time, Pressbox will be doing their fantasy football draft. So y'all pull up so you can see Bama sell the bag, and you can see Swiper do some Swiper things, and you can see Dion from Ohio win the draft. And last but not least, kids out there, there's a couple things that we learned in this episode. You know what? I ain't even got to go ahead.
Hey, Ron. I want to say the podcast I'm talking about is Trevor. The dude name is Trevor. That is his name. It's
Trevor Noah?
Yeah, I think that's his name. But he's the little UK dude that do it. His name is
No,
Trevor.
you definitely not talking about
Trevor Noah is African.
I seen the Diary of the CEO too, though. But his name for sure is Trevor. He light skinned. He got a UK accent.
You watch it? How you not know what it is?
Bro, I don't know. My YouTube
it just come on your feed.
Yeah, so I don't never like. Oh, let me see what's the name of it. But I got my algorithm.
Yeah, he's from South Africa. He's not from the UK.
Trevor Noah is from South Africa.
Okay. But he got. Why it sound like he got a UK accent?
Hold on.
I mean, that's South African accent.
The Diary of a
UK
CEO.
and Australia, they all pretty much.
The Diary of a CEO is by Stephen Bartlett. His name is Stephen Bartlett.
I know who that is too. I'm probably mixing them, but it's definitely a dude named Trevor. I didn't know he's from South Africa, but he sounded like he got a UK accent, so that's why I kind of put that together. But it's definitely Trevor though, for sure. It's definitely him. He'd be interviewing anybody, boy. Like, but it was one he did with this lady, who was a CIA agent. I think she was Secret Service. She the one where you talking about you can catch anybody in a lie and shit like that. Like you can catch anybody in a lie. It was cool as shit.
That's facts.
It's very, very cool. Like if you go listen to her talk, she'll tell you about it. It's cool.
Ron just left us up.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here too, though.
All right, peace, y'all.
Yeah.
I guess that's the episode.